What's going on, guys? We have a pretty fun project for tonight. A little off the beaten path from what I'm normally working on, but I will say I'm also super pissed off. Got some pretty bad news today. They have pushed back the Forest or Sons of the Forest release again. They pushed it back, guys, January. But this time, we're not stopping. We're going to keep going. We're finishing that fucking Armsy. That is happening. It's happening, okay? So, but it doesn't look like any gaming will be taking place in October. It gives us a little bit more time to work on it, finish off the molding process, so I'm excited about that. Camcorder, as always, thanks for first one in the chat. What are you downloading? These are the questions I have. Let's show you guys what we'll be working on tonight. This is a silicone master, okay? So just so everyone can see here kind of how this works. This is a fiberglass core. And then there's a mold that goes around the core, and we pour in master material. So this is very hard, but it is silicone. We have to sculpt clay elf ears onto this guy. I have the reference pictures on my computer here. The drawback is that clay well, not even really. It doesn't stick to silicone super well. That's just unfortunately how it goes. So we have to, so if you'll see here, I've embedded in, these were push pins I clipped the ends off of and then basically stuck them into the ears. So these are going to be our main anchor points for the clay to kind of bond around. Clay kind of sticks, but it just doesn't stick super well. So that's what we've done. These for the sake, so these are just here for mold making purposes. They're ball bearings, 24 millimeter inside the eye. And you can see on this side, we also have these. They're very rigid, they're very stuck in there. You can see like, this is silicone, it is flexible, but it is very hard. It is super hard. I'm trying to make it so I don't have to have this fucking light in my eyes this whole time. Yeah, you guys can see. You can see. I'm trying to make a Squidward tentacle into the game Pokemon Shield. Okay. Sounds cool. Rock on. Go on with your bad self. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is actually just we're going to try and get 2 pieces of not tentacle. Tentacool. Is that like a Tentacool, the Pokemon? Hey, you know what? I don't know shit about Pokemon, so I'll take your word on it there, Camcorder. You'll have to school me on some Pokemon someday, okay? It's a goddamn pun. None of this shit translates on fucking chat, okay? I don't know. I'll take your word for it. I think my non-nerd is shown. It's a 50-50 with you guys. Sometimes it goes really well and you love me for my nerdness, and other times I just let you guys all down, and for that I'm very sorry. Like, authentically, I apologize. So we're just gonna try and reconstitute some of this medium clay that we have from the Armsy. Those are some cool emotes. I like the chicken one. I can't please you guys. So I need to thin some of these pieces out enough that I can heat them up, kind of mush them together. So that's what you guys are watching me do right now. Now your bitch boyness is showing. Get used to it. Get used to it, bitch. It's time to stop. No work today, camcorder. Actually, I think you told me you're not working until maybe tomorrow or something like that. God damn. Tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. Of course, they got to put you on them evening shifts, huh? Or weekend shifts, sorry. Yeah, I've officially reconstituted enough for 1 year. Just hypothetically here. Yeah, we need to pretty much double that up. Well, that ended abruptly. What is up, Milo? How's it going? We streaming tonight, Milo? You streaming? What's going on? Or do you not know yet? We have some other clay in here. Somehow got mixed in, and that's a no-go. Not much is going on. Chilling like a villain. Later, gotcha. We're making some elf ears right now, Milo. Some random stuff that I'm gonna randomly be going into the pause menu or the pause stream menu for a little bit tonight. Just a heads up. I don't know when, but just a heads up. Yeah, I'm reconstituting this clay. I was just saying I'm going to be randomly going into my pause stream for a little bit here and there. I have to talk about all of you behind your back, so, you know, it's just going to happen a couple of random times. Yeah, I have a heat box here, but it's filled with other clay that I didn't feel like removing. So torches it is. Yeah, this is a X Armsy clay, so we're kind of reconstituting it a little bit. Probably need just a little bit more just to make sure that I have enough for both ears. How was your day, Milo? Anything exciting? It's the bogger. Bogger, what? I don't know what a bogger is. Probably this will be good. It's all the Armsy clay bogger. I still don't know what a bogger is. Boger? Is bogger like leftover clay? Some Canadian word I'm not familiar with. Oh, you mean booger. Booger. I'm with you now. I got you. Stop playing with me. I didn't know. I'm not. Okay, whatever. Whatever, dude. All the love. All the love. Like, most boring part of the stream is reconstituting all this clay right now, but it'll be worth it here in a second. This piece is pretty good. You said it was a short day? Is that what you said? Small day. Nothing new or exciting, Milo. Here we go. The name of this song is Stranger Danger. There should be enough clay for both the ears. I'm mostly retired. That's good. Okay, there we go. Have you started a new project officially yet, Milo? Like a new portrait, or no? There you go, logged out. What's going on? Long time no see, duder. Hope life is going well for you, man. I started FXH. I'm half done. I don't know what FXH is. So we're just going to cut this in half and hopefully end up with roughly the two same size pieces. That's pretty close. Currently looking at some leather. Uh-oh. Logged out is in the house. He came here once or twice. He's been here a bit. Are you ready to dump some more money into some more leather projects? Is that it? Yes, sir. Yeah, see, my thing is that I am all... Yours is apparently leather. Mine is anything camera or lighting is where I sink all my money in for sure. Oh, might want to pull up my reference pictures. Cool. Yeah, this might have been a bit much of clay. Maybe I didn't need this much. Again, this is silicone, so getting the clay to stick good enough for the ears is going to be tricky. I sink in that sweet cursed stuff and art stuff. Bought a moonlight for some work. Ooh, that'd be cool. Along with a lot of misc. Camcorder, you lost me. I never know what the hell you're talking about. I need a camcorder decipherer in chat. Oh, I get it. Never mind. Never mind. I need a turtle. Is turtle the decipherer? Whoa. Whoa, camera. Whoa. Yep, I got that afterwards. Yep. I'm with you now, man. I'm with you. Two clay pieces of clay about the same size. Are they who sip it? Wow. Wow. Well, I only pay attention to those who I understand camcorders, so we're going to have to meet somewhere in the middle. How dare. Duly noted. Take that. And I only make Teletubby beans for people who I understand. What now? You're gonna have to speak in even more plain English, okay? That one wasn't fully thought out, but I'm sticking to it. Where are you getting all these chicken emotes? All seriousness. Whole trio. Nice. That'd be pretty dope. Yeah, the illustrations. You were talking about this in yesterday's stream, right? He's the best chicken. Wait, what? You know the one with the human fetus? Yeah. You had... Whoa! Lurking. Grizzly, thank you for the lurk. It's a life cast, I think. No, it's a sculpt. We sculpted this. And then we made a head out of it. It's not a life cast. But I mean, for argument's sake, you can say it's a life cast. This is one of our male heads that we offer. Piercing a little different than I remember nowadays. Yeah, these are the mounting points, guys. Good point, Turtle. What's going on? So the clay will not inherently want to stick to silicone. So we have to add some kind of mounting point. So these are push pins that I bent and pierced the ears with. Like, this is silicone, but it is very, very rigid. And so these will help the clay to bond to the silicone. So you can see it's already wanting to like kind of separate, right? We don't want it to do that. Turtle, how'd all your insurance stuff go, man? Did you get all that taken care of? Getting the shape. Yeah, see? Doesn't stick that well. So what we're gonna do... Whew. Paperwork, and they realized they did make a few giant clerical. Dude, good. You dropped it on their desk with a shit-eating grin, I hope. Did they apologize? I'm gonna guess probably not, but a man can hope. She did have... Wait, she did... Fucking A, yeah. Fuck those dudes. Good. And then the old shop. So I'm guessing they will not be dropping you from their, from your plan. What's going on, Triceratops?
Not much. Just jumping on Assassin's Creed, and Discord told me you were in the chat, so I figured I'd stop by.
Hey, look, it worked. You just jumped in, and there I was.
I know. I'm actually kind of mind blown. I'm writing it down on the wall right now, so I never forget. Not really doing that, but it's. I want to say the first time that, or maybe the second time, where you heard me like the first thing I said. I think it happened once a few weeks back when I jumped onto the forest with y'all.
Gotcha. Shit, what time is it? I've already lost track of time, dude.
4:26.
Oh, okay. I'm fucking working on these damn elf ears right now.
Oh no, shit! You're not doing armsy stuff right now.
Nope, I'm working on the elf ears.
Man, I'm tempted to get a hold of that customer who I know has a Discord, since I had her on my Discord, or had them on my Discord, until they contacted me about business on my personal cell phone against their own promise.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Like, hey, you can watch your ears get sculpted. Stop emailing.
I'm hoping to have your revised colored version finished up by tonight. Oh, we finishing up Milo's stuff, are you, Turtle? Nice. Yeah, these I'm not having a great time with these ears, but you know what? They're coming. They're coming. Why are you playing Assassin's Creed again? Haven't you already beaten that game like a bunch?
No, I just downloaded. This is Assassin's Creed Origins. I just downloaded it a couple weeks ago at the recommendation of a friend back home in Michigan. I actually haven't played up until I downloaded this like 2-3 weeks back or whatever. I haven't played an Assassin's Creed game since Assassin's Creed 4 came out because, at least for me, they were a little too formulaic, and I was just like, man, I like the stories in these games, but I'm literally playing the exact same game over and over again with different faces and costumes, and that's about it, you know? But a buddy of mine back home told me that this one was quite a bit different than playing the previous iterations, so I thought, all right, well, now you have it for free because I've got a year of Game Pass now, so sure. And yeah, he was right. There is definitely enough different about how combat and some of the other mechanics of the game works that it doesn't just feel like I'm just playing Assassin's Creed again, you know?
Right.
But yeah, I'm actually not very far in this one.
I'm talking to Triceratops guys. They're all freaked out.
Oh, because they can't hear me.
No, they can. That's the Origins is one of the best Assassins. I don't know. I'll have to take your word on it. I have never liked any of the Assassin's Creed games.
Well, I don't know who's saying that to you on your chat there, but I have to agree with them. Like, not only is this unique in comparison to playing the previous games, but by far it's my favorite with it when it comes to I mean, combat. They've added a little bit of the kind of like RPG-esque thing that, you know, Destiny and Borderlands has, where you can find different tiers of weapons. You know, it's not like the previous games where there's a spear and there's an axe and there's a bow. It's like you can find variations on whatever weapon type and shit, and that's pretty cool. They've also added some other mechanics that kind of actually remind me of like Far Cry 6. You know how you could like send your little animal buddies off into a group and they'd kind of tag enemies for you, or at least the one would?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's like a hawk you have, or probably a falcon. That would make more sense considering the word is falconer. But anyway, you got some kind of a bird named Senu where you can basically do that same thing. You just hit up on the D-pad and suddenly you like take control of this falcon as it flies around, and you can tag shit. You can set markers for your like waypoints for where you want to go and whatnot. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think the only one I played in any real length had pirate ships.
That would be Black Flag, I believe, which was like I didn't play that one, but from what I understand, it was essentially sort of a sequel to 4, but not quite a sequel to 4, and it was really just the boat sailing mechanics from 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I stopped after it because
I'm honestly not even sure if it's like a full game, because the way that it's been described to me, at least.
Yes.
Like,
this person is in Michigan, guys. Yes. Well, was. They're from Michigan. Yes. Just like me.
I know that.
I don't know, unless you said something about it.
Oh, I might have said. I think I just said back home when I mentioned my buddy. I don't know if I said.
You might have, yeah.
Interesting.
Camcorder caught on to it. Camcorder's from Michigan as well.
Oh, cool. Yeah, pretty much the best place to be from. Look, if you make it out of there, that means you're not a typical Michigan person, which means you might actually be decent, you know? And so, I mean, even if you don't make it out, but then you're just surrounded by mostly, you know, people that try to kidnap their own governor.
That's
Remember when
true.
that's what Arkham State was doing? Huh?
Yes.
I'm a
Good
little
point.
embarrassed about that one still, to be honest.
What are you saying, Logged Out? I stopped after Origins. But it's my top 3 for Assassin's Creed game. How many fucking Assassin's Creed games are there?
There's at least like a dozen, dude. 'Cause there's all the ones that have like, you know, Assassin's Creed and then a number, and then there's like Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Assassin's Creed Origins,
Really?
Assassin's Creed Put It in My Butt, you know, like all sorts of Assassin's Creeds.
Over 20 turtle. Okay.
What
Yeah.
the fuck? There's over 20. Okay.
There can't. I don't know if he might be fucking with me. There can't be over 20
I mean,
Assassin's
there
Creed games.
legitimately might be with how many that they've made. It's like half of the games that they've made, they then made sequels to that game.
Oh
that
shit,
aren't
he's
the
saying
others.
serious. Oh wow. Damn.
Yep, that one doesn't surprise me terrible much.
That Yeah, I played the ships one and that was it. If I make it smaller.
This is the latest dispatch just received in our new.
And this is just the first ear. We have a whole other ear we have to make, guys. The first ear is always the easiest ear. It's the second. Wait, there's mobile Assassin's Creed games?
Jesus, really?
This is what Turtle's
I feel like
telling
they're getting a
me.
little excessive.
Dude, there was a mobile Mortal Kombat game. Did you know that?
Oh, really? No, I
Yeah.
didn't. And I guess I shouldn't be terribly surprised. There's a lot more like mainstream series that seem to be making mobile games than there used to be now.
If you're not counting mobile, there's like 14. That's still a lot of fucking games. That's still a shit. Is it? Who does it? Activision? No, it's not Activision. Who does Assassin's Creed?
Ubisoft, I believe.
Ubisoft.
I should know. I
Oh,
literally
okay.
just sat there the loading screens.
Oh, that makes sense because you can get the Assassin's Creed characters in Far Cry as bobbleheads for your car.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I was big on AC back in the day. When you say back in the day, you mean like vis-a-vis the first one? Alright guys, I guess we can try and do the same bullshit to the other one. AC 1 through 3. Well, I had heard that they had been doing, that the newer ones had been certainly more interesting because they were doing like different locations. Isn't one of the newer one? Well, you're doing Origins right now.
Also,
Is that in
yeah.
Egypt?
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
And really, like, technically, most of the games take place in, like, new places. Not all of them. There's some that are kind of, like, follow-ups to previous games. But, like, the first one, I think, mostly just takes place in, like, the Holy Land in the Middle East. Because I'm pretty sure...
The
if I
very first
recall-
one?
Yeah, because the, like, whole Assassin's Guild, if I recall, was, like, this ancient Hebrew guild of, like, warriors and whatever in the first game. And they're, like, fighting against the Crusaders and shit.
The more you know. I only, like I said, I don't know. Have you played, did you play the new Batman game, Arkham Knight?
No, because I played the first Arkham game and got stuck in the first, like, 5 minutes of the game trying to figure out where the fuck the marker was telling me to go. Never did, and I was like, fuck Batman, I didn't like fascism anyway.
The first AC is set during the Crusades. Okay, alright, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that tracks.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
during the
swear I remember
Crusades.
taking out dudes in, like, what would be, like, Europe. I don't know.
Well, if you
or
were
s-
playing
I
Black
wasn't playing
Flag,
it.
that would have been, like, colonial, European, American
Right,
stuff.
okay.
Yeah, the second game takes place in Italy, if I recall. Yeah, that's the one with Ezio. Yeah, they're pretty much all in different places. Colonial America, Italy, Egypt, I think one of the other most recent ones I think is in Greece, but I might just be confusing that with ads for this game before I had it, since there's a lot of Greek people. But
Well, they're saying that the new one I just read today is supposed to be going back to the Middle East. Where? I don't know, but I mean, Middle East is a big fucking area. You know, like
Yeah.
it's
yeah, pretty big place. Pretty big place. One might even say it's probably like 20% of the Earth's surface, or more.
would it?
Honestly, I don't know how
Yeah,
much
you
it is
might
really.
be. Yeah, it might be. What did they call? Fuck. There's a term for that whole area other than the Middle East, and I can't remember what it's called.
Central Asia.
No. It's something else having to do with. So, like for example, Desert Storm was called Desert Storm, but it was also called something else, and I can't fucking remember what it's called.
Oh, the was it also called like the Gulf War or some shit?
Yes, the
Or
Gulf.
Persian Gulf or something.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. The Persian. It might be the Persian Gulf or the Gulf refers to that. From my understanding, that whole fucking area. I'd have to
probably
look it up,
does.
but
It's sort of outdated terminology considering that Persia doesn't exist. But
well, no. I think it's just called the Gulf, not necessarily the
Oh,
Persian
yeah.
Gulf. Yeah.
and you might be right on that. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest.
Someone says, "Yo, what's up, Jade Emperor? Thanks for coming in, saying hey. I want a TV series on Assassins." Not really a documentary, but like an action thriller drama thing. Actually, a documentary would be kind of cool. If they actually shot it in like a documentary style, might be really interesting.
That would be pretty cool. There you go, big boy. Now you're dead.
The Persian Gulf, yeah, okay. See, I don't know if it's still called like Triceratops was saying. I don't know if it would still be considered the Persian Gulf.
I mean, we might still be using that terminology officially, but it's kind of dumb terminology for a country that doesn't exist anymore.
Right. Oh, looks like we got a few people saying the cradle of civilization.
Yeah, that's all it is. Also referred to as that. So.
Yeah, the Persian
Also
Gulf
inaccurate,
sometimes.
considering that our most common recent ancestor is from a different continent than that one. But that is a thing people say.
Let's see what else we got. We got the Persian Gulf, sometimes called the Arabian Gulf. Really, I didn't know that one. Is a Mediterranean Sea in Western Asia. The more you know, guys, the more you know.
Oh, you're gonna fucking shoot me, bitch? I'm saving a man you tried to murder. Fuck you.
Jeez, dude. Everything going okay over there?
Oh, these fucking Greek dudes are just pissing me off. They maimed some dude, can't even walk. I'm just trying to save this guy's life, and they're all like, I'm gonna stab you. Well, that guy actually was shooting me with a bow, but, you know, it's kind of a stab.
Wait, Jade Emperor, are you saying that that show already exists, or are you saying that you would like to see it like that?
I'm not leaving you here, dude. I had to kill them dudes. God, everybody's whining about stuff.
Oh, no, that's what you need in your life. I'll take your word for it. Because technically, you play as a different human in every... you're not playing the same character in Assassin's Creed, right?
Generally, no. I believe there is a game where you play the character from the second one that came out after that. And then I've never played Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, but you might play multiple characters in that one. I'm not really sure from the little bit that I paid attention to it back in the day, but yeah, this one you're a new character named Bayek. You're the last Magi of Egypt, and then there's also, interestingly enough, you play at least two characters in this one because you play dude's wife after a little bit for at least some parts of it.
For the live action movie. Oh my god, there was a movie. I forgot about that. With
with
Michael
fucking
Fassbender.
Fassbender, whatever.
Yeah. It was dog shit and blasphemy. That's a shame too, because I actually really like Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
There's a great movie where he plays. I haven't. There's two great movies he's in, and I say great because of critics for one. I haven't seen it yet, but one where he plays Carl Jung. I don't know if you know
really?
about that. Yeah.
Huh.
And one where he plays a sex addict in New York City. It's like kind of American Psycho. Dude, he's done a ton of indie stuff. A ton of indie stuff that most people don't even know about. But he plays like this crazed sex addict, kind of like Christian Bale in American Psycho. Not like murderous, but like he's that type of character, like high up in some corporate office, well paid, but like, you know, just like jerking off in his office because he can't wait to nut, you know? Like it's
Oh my god, yeah. Sounds like I got some Michael Fassbender shit to watch.
dude, look up any of his indie stuff. I don't know what made him big. I would say Jonah Hex made him big.
Wasn't he in some of the X-Men movies too? I guess I don't remember when Jonah Hex came out.
I'm pretty sure he was in Jonah Hex before he was in any. Yeah, he did play Magneto. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure he was in Jonah Hex before that.
That one with fucking the Big Lebowski as a like ghost hunting cowboy or whatever, right?
No.
Oh,
I know what you're talking. I know what you're talking. That's God, what is that? Chat. What's the movie with fucking Jeff Bridges? Who's the other guy? It's not Michael Fassbender.
It's fucking Ryan Reynolds, isn't it? It's called like
fucking Ghost Hunt.
Rest in Peace Department or some stupid fucking name.
That's right. Yeah, dude. R.I.P.D. There we go.
R.I.P. Yeah. Well, whatever. That's I know what the acronym means, so it's still terrible.
Rest in Peace Department.
What a stupid thing. This is like, that is a movie title that should be in one of those like 7 games lists on YouTube where they're like, oh, 7 times the acronym was trying a bit too hard to actually work. That's one of them. Unless they want to say that it's just the word ripped misspelled, I'll accept that for no reason. But
well, from my understanding, you're not the only one that felt that way, as I'm pretty sure the movie bombed terribly. So
yeah,
congratulations.
Yeah. And it's a bummer too, because I know a lot of people don't like Ryan Reynolds because he's Ryan Reynolds, but I find him pretty funny, and I especially appreciate Jeff fucking Bridges. So it's a bummer.
That was definitely. You know what they tried to do is, you know who's the bad guy in it? I'm pretty sure is fucking Kevin Bacon. Oh, it was based on it was a comic book. Turtles.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did it also have that terrible acronym for a name, or did they just?
I'm guessing it was also called R.I.P.D. Yeah.
You know, speaking of movie titles, I just learned this thing on a YouTube video, which I guess if I had watched movies when I was doing my study abroad, I might have already known. But apparently, a common thing when Germans have American, or I guess probably UK films come to theaters, they'll change the name. Which isn't unusual when someone like translates a movie, into another language. But quite often, they'll change it to just a different title in English.
That's kind
like
of
Groundhog's Day is something like "Man repeats same day over and over." Or it's like these like unimaginative relates to actually what's happening in the plot fucking movies. It's just funny as hell to me.
The ones I like. Have you ever seen any of the posters that are made, like foreign posters made for movies?
Only Turkish Star Wars. But that one was like only in Turkey, so that's probably why I saw those.
Ayo, new John Wick movie next year. Yeah, dude, I'm actually I have
it's like John Wick 20 now.
It's not John Wick 20.
There are Assassin's Creeds. Jesus Christ.
How
many dogs does this man have? And why doesn't he learn how to take care of them?
Oh my God. I like the John Wick movies.
I do too.
They're,
I'm a huge proponent of murdering an entire cultural gang because they fucked with your puppy. So.
Oh my God. In a video game.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft, yes. John Wick 4. No, I will not
Down
watch
in
that piece of shit, dude. I heard about the Resident Evil show officially getting kicked. Like it's not. I made it through 10 minutes of that piece of shit. Oh my god, I could not. In 10 minutes, I hated it, guys. Okay. They officially released a new AVP movie with the success of Prey. So that we have to look forward to.
Gross.
Ads. No, not ads. But yeah, so fingers crossed about that. Mr. Triceratops here was the. Maybe I shouldn't talk because there's ads. Or maybe I should talk and say all the secrets right now, you know?
Might as well give out his social security number real quick.
I had mentioned at the beginning of my stream that they delayed the forest like a bunch of assholes.
God damn it, I'm still mad about it. I mean, they do have the hard date, like you said earlier, but I just don't have faith in it anymore. I expect
7
to play
ads.
this when I'm in a fucking retirement home in 40 years. And night games and bullshit.
This must be 7 really short ads. I'm pretty sure I only have my ad break set up for 1:30 or something like that. So.
But you actually like set the.
Yeah,
time for
don't.
the
Yeah, I can. I can set when it happens and how long it is. Also, Avatar: The Way of the Water is coming on December 18th.
Well, that is a decision someone made.
I've never. I don't know.
You know,
I don't
I'm
know
a little
shit.
confused
Wait a minute.
because-
Are you talking? You're talking
Isn't
about the
there
new.
only one Dances with Wolves? How are they making a sequel to Avatar?
You mean isn't there only one Fern Gully? How are they making a sequel to Avatar?
I mean, both of those questions are equally valid, and I think should be discussed on a serious level because that movie is Dances
Did you know?
with Fern Gully. Like,
Did you know that despite Avatar being what it is and how old it is, that there's an Avatar land inside, I think it's one of the Disney resorts? Did you know that? Like, it warranted a whole land for itself?
I mean, it's based on a whole planet. I mean, so probably.
Yeah, but Disney
know,
already has
humans-
Pocahontas.
Disney already has a lot of garbage. You know. But they're Disney, so, you know, as the spiritual successors to the original Nazi party, of course Disney's trying to culturally appropriate everything they possibly can, even if it's their own fictional species from a fictional planet in a movie about blue dances with wolves.
Dude, I would legit rather that, what's his name? James Cameron make a sequel to Titanic.
I would rather James Cameron doesn't do anything.
Yeah. Hey, come on now. James Cameron did a lot of good stuff.
Like,
Aliens, Terminator. Like, these are great movies.
I don't know if I can agree on Terminator, dude. It starred a guy who can't talk, who's supposed to be artificially intelligent.
Even Terminator 2. It was both. They were both James Cameron.
Okay, fine. He can have fucking Terminator and Aliens, but aside from that, I'm not very impressed with the guy. He did make Blue Dances with Fern Gully.
Animal Kingdom really needs rides. AKA the Blue People. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what. I really tried to like Avatar too, because I like James Cameron. Or, I mean, Avatar as well. I like James Cameron. But I'm sorry, guys. I hate that movie through and through. Like, I'm trying to think.
Multiple concepts in it are cool, but yeah, I was like, where the fuck is dude from Field of Dreams? He's in this movie. And then
That's a
he
good.
just never showed up.
Good point. The Abyss. The Abyss was also James Cameron and True Lies.
Oh damn it! That's a lot of James Cameron stuff. I actually don't disagree with.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, fine. Everybody in the entire chat, you win the James Cameron argument. Jesus Christ. So Terminator's kind of dated, I will say that.
The first one's a little rough to get through nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah, I still like it, but it's like, half of this would have happened over cell phone if it were now, and this movie would only be 20 minutes long. I mean, seriously, fucking Sarah Connor would have got a phone call. And
Chat feels validated now.
Well, I don't think you need my opinion for validation, y'all.
Well,
you're your own
Turtle just
entities,
says
and
feels
you're all special
validated.
in your own way.
Is how amazing this special works. All right, here's the deal. I don't know if I do not think the special effects in Avatar were that good. I think here's what I will say. Avatar came up with a new creative way of doing a certain type of special effects, but the result was nothing that amazing. I think that
I have
hands
never seen
down
a more realistic blue cat that walks bipedally. So I
the
gotta say
best. I still stand to this day that the best effect ever pulled off in TV film history is the Tyrannosaurus in Jurassic Park, the original Jurassic Park. It doesn't matter when you watch that movie, you watch that movie 30 years from now, and it's still going to play the way it did when it was released. And, like, I'm sorry. Watching Avatar made me feel like I was watching a 2.5 hour, it might even be 3 hours. I don't remember. It's a long fucking movie. Video game cutscene. That's what watching Avatar made me feel like.
And the sad thing is, I've actually seen better graphics in video games. I'm pretty sure since even that time frame.
Like the methods they used for the acting and capturing some of the actors' emotions were really cool. The fact that they had those like cameras on them the whole time, like don't get me wrong, I thought that was really clever. It breathed light, or I should say, for lack of a better term, soul into the animations. But yeah, I don't really care. I mean, do you guys remember the movie Dragonheart? What about you, Triceratops? You remember Dragonheart with Sean Connery as the dragon voice? Do you remember that movie?
Yeah. He's like buddies with a kid or some sort of shit like that.
No, he's buddies with Dennis Quaid. Not
Thinking
Dennis
of a
Quaid.
different dragon movie then.
Yeah,
I do remember the movie existing, but I guess I don't remember the details anymore.
Dragonheart was the shit, and they somehow, without facial capture, animated the dragon to have Sean Connery's like emotes, basically. Like it actually looked like a dragon version of Sean Connery.
Oh no shit.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel like I remember the cover to the VHS, and that's about all I can say I truly remember about the movie. And even then, I might be thinking of that movie about the kid with the dragon, so I don't know.
The dragon was cool. Like, it's a good movie.
He was cool, but he was a little too into 80s fashion. I just thought it was a weird part of the movie.
Oh, God. I don't think it did that well in the theaters. There was a whole sequel, too. I don't think that one did that well either, to be honest.
So, like, Dragon Aorta or something?
No, it was Dragon Stomach.
Oh, I see. And then they couldn't make a third movie because that would have been Dragon Penis and it wouldn't have been allowed in theaters.
The dragon looked like shit. Dude, Turtle, when's the last fucking time you saw that movie? The dragon was pretty good for its time. Okay?
Aren't dragons just giant turtles whose shells spread over their entire body to be incredibly protective? It's a weird comment from Turtle, I feel like. In fact, I've even seen a magic card that's both a turtle and a dragon specifically.
Prove it.
Oh.
Send me pictures. I think that dragon looked fine for the time. I directly remember that as a kid. Yeah, which means you haven't seen it recently. Watch it again. Dragon was, I would not say perfection, but my point was that one of the big whoop-de-doos about Avatar was that there was this whole integration of capturing the actors' emotions in the CGI. My only point about bringing Dragonheart up was that they did the same thing without that technology 15 years earlier with Sean Connery. My only point, dude. We don't need to get our feathers ruffled, okay?
Dude, what if with this new Avatar movie they just take another white guy saves Native Americans plot and that's what this movie is? mean, that
Honestly,
was
I
Nancy
honestly,
Wolves, right?
I don't think it's gonna be anything fucking even remotely that. Honestly, it's gonna be shitty because you realize that James Cameron is actually, and this is gonna sound crazy, he's been actually working on the Avatar like storyline as as longer, if not longer, than George R. R. Martin has been working on the Game of Thrones next book. Like,
That makes sense. He probably had to erase a lot of words for Native Americans for words for blue cats, and that is probably takes a little bit of time to do.
that's true. I mean, let's be real. Blue cat talk, tricky shit right there. Discord. All right, I'm going to Discord right now.
You go to Discord.
That is not from Dragonheart. That is not. You are so full of shit. I don't know what movie that's from, but that is not from Dragonheart. You are on crack, dude. Oh my god, what if it is from Dragonheart? You guys are gaslighting me. That's not from Dragonheart. That is not. You picked the worst one if it is. No fucking way. Oh my god, it might be. Oh my god, it might be. Oh shit, I just closed Discord. Hold on. No, dude. Fucking Turtle is freaking me out right now.
So it turned out the dragon was horrible.
Maybe. I don't believe him though. I think he typed in worst Dragonheart scenes.
They're not even actually still shots. It's like transitional motion scenes just to fuck with
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They sculpted the dragon. Oh my god, it is kind of terrible.
Wait a minute, Mike. When's the last time you watched that movie? Did you watch it in the 90s last time and then you just got your, childhood memory going on?
Can I show clips from a movie on Twitch? Can someone let me know? If I wanted to share a screen, can I do that? Yo, 5-year-old me wouldn't have remembered it if it looked that bad. I will share with what I'm looking at right now, guys. If any of you know if I actually can. Only thing I gotta say is, even if you like Avatar, it is still top grossing film at the time. Yeah, I'm aware. Sure, just don't watch the whole movie. No, don't.
Just because something's
You said,
popular doesn't
first
mean
of all,
it's good.
you said haha. I don't want. Does haha mean I can actually show it, or I'll get a copyright strike? I'm not talking about the whole movie. Someone, I want you guys to tell me, can I show part of it or not? I do it all the time. Oh. Okay, fine.
We're showing Dragonheart clips all the time? That seems unlikely.
It's fair use. You need to add a scene, add browser. No, I know how to do it. Thank you, Milo. I needed to be able, I just want to make sure I actually could. Chrome. Okay, blam. All right, here we go, guys. It's a dark scene. I'm not denying that. Okay. God damn it. Give us more dragon. Oh, God. It kind of is terrible. Oh, my God. I don't know, dude. For 1994, maybe?
About a year after Jurassic Park, which you just claimed had the best thing ever. If that's the
Yeah,
case,
but they're talking a budget difference of probably $1 bajillion, too.
oh well, that could be. Still sounds like an excuse.
Come on. That's after Jurassic. I know it's after Jurassic Park, but there's a bit of a budget difference here, guys. Okay, we're done.
What
We're
happens if
done.
you find out? What happens if you find out that Dragonheart had a bigger budget?
I know for sure it didn't.
Do
do you intellectually honestly know for sure?
Yes, for sure, 100%.
You have the numbers, you've seen them, and you can confirm.
Nope, don't need them. I'm just that smart.
I think you really just want an excuse for the shittiness.
Motherfucker, I will look it up. Okay, here we go.
I mean, yeah, you should, because you just told me that you could intellectually, honestly tell me that.
I could.
Which was a dishonest statement, by the way, because you then told me you don't even have the information.
I just am godly in this way.
You could, in the future, when you look it up, tell me.
Dude, no, I am omniscient. I am omniscient when it comes.
Your fucking tenses of your verbs are garbage then.
But budget. All right, let's see. What do you think? Interesting. Okay, what do you think? Take a vote, guys. You're all gonna cheat. What do you think Jurassic Park's budget was? What about you, Trust Threx? Let's give a number. Give me a number. What you think it was? What it was? How much it cost to make?
No general idea how much it costs to make movies, either now or in the 90s. I don't know. I'll go with fucking $50 million. I don't know how much that shit costs.
Actually, you're not too far off. It was 63 million USD. Kind of crazy to think about, since most movies nowadays are like in the hundreds of millions of dollars. Okay.
Inflation, man.
Yeah. So Jurassic Park was 63 million USD. Don't read my chat. What? This is my chat, motherfucker. You're in here. Okay. Dragonheart. I just typed Dragon Heart budget. Please don't be wrong. Oh, well, it's not showing me. Dude, guess Dragonheart's budget.
$64 million.
Who wants it? Guess it, motherfuckers, right now. Dragonheart's budget. Yours is you seriously want to say 64?
No. That's being sarcastic, just because of what I said earlier. I don't know. I'll go with $12 million.
Well, hold on a second. No, it's giving two different ones. Maybe what it grossed versus. I'm guessing what it grossed. These are two different things. If I'm reading this right, I mean, my message, you dork. I already Googled it for you. Oh, did you? Wait, what? I'm so confused. 57. I don't think it's 57. You did. Thank you very much. 63 million to 57. The one I just looked up says 17 million was the budget of Dragonheart.
How much?
Well, it's weird. It says it gives two numbers. One is 17 million and one is 57 million.
Dude, I wasn't terribly far off with the 12 million then. All right.
Yeah, but Turtle's now saying budget was 57 million.
Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't have a dog in the fight, so I do not give a shit either way. I'm just guessing and playing devil's advocate, because that's what I do.
Dude, it was 17 million back in the early 90s. That's actually plausible. See, I look at it the other way. It might have grossed 57 million, but that's a $17 million movie, okay? It's not advertising cost. You are wrong. You
are incorrect, sir. I guess. I don't know who said it. I don't know if sir is accurate, but
it's a turtle.
Ah. Well, I'm not going to assume pronouns.
They have a CG dragon for 2/3 of a movie. How are they going to do that for 17 mil? You just made the claim that it was garbage, and I agreed with you. So how are they going to make a garbage dragon for 17 mil? The CG is more CG in Jurassic Park. Yes, but you have to realize that Jurassic Park even didn't just use CG. Jurassic Park also used stop motion animation for every CGI scene in that movie was a combination stop motion and CGI. Right, but it also, dude, you motherfucker, dude, the production coming, everything about Dragonheart was cheap, bro. Everything, not just the effects. They had Sean Connery doing voiceovers, and at that time he was probably like, pay me $500 and I'll be the voice of a dragon, okay? All right, like, and like, other than that, what is it, Dennis Quaid?
Dennis Quaid.
Yeah, did I say
I mean,
Randy
that's probably
Quaid earlier?
after- I don't know if he did, but I mean, if Dennis Quaid was there, that's probably the other half of their budget. That dude gets paid, right? He's pretty cool.
Dude, no, he's maybe not B-list, but close to it.
Really? I like that dude.
No, I like him too.
Got a, you know, he's a Quaid, but he's not Randy, so he's automatically not insane, kind of.
He's
Apparently
such
Randy
a
Quaid's a real weird dude in real life.
Oh, dude, he's a total weird dude. Yeah.
Didn't he and his wife like try to sue the government because apparently some conspiracy shit they made up for themselves or something?
Mortal Kombat had a budget of 20 million, yes, and Mortal Kombat came out after Dragonheart, I'm pretty sure.
Also,
Am I
that's not
wrong?
a great example for trying to argue for that being like great.
Yeah, special effects. Dude, special effects in Mortal Kombat were garbage. Do you remember the reptile?
I am, to be honest with you, I'm gonna say no. But
Oh,
really,
you don't
that's because
remember?
I've just been. Oh, I remember. I just do my best to not remember, and so I'm gonna try to ignore that you even asked. It was real bad. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Even the stuff that wasn't special effects still looked bad in that movie.
The coolest part of that movie was Goro. It was wonky looking for sure, but it still was pretty. I mean, I guess I have a little bit of love for the behind the scenes stuff I've seen on Mortal Kombat and how they did Goro. It was pretty impressive.
Goro did look cool, but I think it was literally just because he was Goro, you know?
I don't know, man. I'm pretty sure you got a main title like Mortal Kombat is going to have a higher budget than something like Dragonheart, just due to the fact that it is a known independent property.
I killed that motherfucker though. What the fuck?
Did you watch any of the sci-fi movie? What sci-fi movie are you talking about? Are we talking about Dragonheart? Are we talking about Mortal Kombat? Are we talking about Jurassic Park? I don't even know anymore, okay? You guys have confused me. Congratulations. God, that wide angle lens just looks so fucking weird. Any sci-fi movie. Yeah, and the original Highlander was when? I'm pretty sure the original Highlander was in like 1980 something. You're not going to convince me, dude. Look at the production companies attached to it, too. You're silly. The best movie is not The Room. You are on crack.
Oh my god. That can literally only be a sarcastic comment, or the comment of someone who is morbidly depressed. Or both.
that was River Styx.
Was River Styx morbidly depressed? Or recently suffered a head injury or something?
I mean, I guess there's something to be said for just absolutely loving Tommy Wiseau for all the wrong reasons there are to love that guy, but
God, that's hard to sit through one time.
I mean, I will say that I enjoyed
The Disaster Artist?
yeah, I like that movie. Yeah.
Yep. That shit's pretty good. Dude, the only thing that's... Okay. The Room is so bad that the only movie I can think of that's worse than The Room is Evil Bong by Tommy Chong. And that movie's so bad that you won't laugh at all during the movie, and it's supposed to be funny. You might laugh at the credits, though, because you'll go, how did this many hundred people make such a garbage? But
That makes such a garbage.
Yep. Yeah, it's so bad. You get to like re-grammarize terms like garbage because it needs its own thing.
Evil Bong. Yeah, no, what is the worst movie I've ever seen?
I don't know. I'm guessing you've
I
probably
don't know,
watched Rubber,
man.
so Rubber's probably it.
I actually didn't mind Rubber.
Oh, I haven't seen it, but everybody tells me it's the worst.
It's weird, but again, it's like an avant-garde kind of bullshit thing. Like, it's not supposed to be taken seriously.
I don't think Evil Bong's supposed to be taken seriously either, but they did not help.
That's a brave statement. Tusk is one of the worst movies, dude.
I love that movie.
I wouldn't say I loved it.
I loved it. Dude.
Overrated. Overrated. I will grant you. Tusk is supposed to be one of these like super big. It's a cult. It's considered a cult classic, and I don't know if it deserves that.
I mostly like it because of the old dude that does all the bullshit too.
God, what is his name? Michael? Is it Michael something? No, that's not it. It's the guy from Dusk Till Dawn. I can never end Kill Bill and all those movies.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like that dude. Honestly, I think my favorite thing about that the movie Tusk is just the like very brief tie-ins with other Kevin Smith things. But aside from that, it's all right. Actually, it's kind of awful, but it was still like a funnier version of Human Centipede, so I was okay with it.
Did you ever see Human Centipede?
I have, but I did not watch the sequel. You know, Human Centipede or whatever it was called. I don't know.
There's 3 of them now.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
How long's this German guy gonna be sewing people ass to mouth? I mean, it's gotta.
Dude, the 3rd one is creepy as fuck. Or is it the 2nd one that's creepy as fuck? One of them's creepy as fuck.
Oh, so one of them's worth viewing.
I don't know about that.
Well, I mean,
listen, you bunch.
you're
What
looking
did
to be
you say?
creeped out,
Listen, you bunch of uncultured swine. If you think anyone is a better director than Neil Breen, get out of my face. Who the fuck is Neil Breen? Come at me.
Why do I know that name?
Come at me, River Styx. Who's Neil Breen?
Wait, is that who directed The Room? No, that's Tommy Wiseau, isn't it? What the fuck is happening? Why do I know that name?
Creepy and gross. That should be right up your alleyway, camcorder. Okay, only the greatest fucking director of all time. You know, someone tell me who the fuck Neil Breen is. Now I'm freaking out.
I mean, that answer was like, who's Neil Breen? A person. Oh, good. That gives us so much information.
Styx is on some satire tonight. That's fine. I still want to know what Styx is talking about. God, what is the director? Guys, Yui Boll. Any Yui Boll film is probably the worst movie I've ever seen.
Why do I know that guy's name? What did he make?
Yui Boll was known for all of the really shitty video game adaptation films like House of the Dead. I think he did Blood Rain.
Oh, okay.
I'll fight. It is, but not NSFL. I say the fuck away from Safe for Life. Wait, what the fuck? You get no one has told me who this fucking director is yet, and it is disappointing. It's disappointing.
I'm gonna Google it since apparently this is a very difficult question to answer.
He did Suck Classics as Double Down and Twisted Pair. I've never even heard of these movies.
Oh no, of course you haven't. I know who Neil Breen is. Okay, River Styx is fucking hilarious. Oh, dude, fucking Neil Breen. I knew the name was familiar for some reason.
First of all, I'm at work.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah.
Wait, who is he? How? Tell me. What do you know him?
I know him from a bunch of independent films no one's ever heard of. which I've also never seen. I just saw a YouTuber who was making fun of this dude one time. But dude, he's got like a video where he's supposed to be like an action hero, and like the action shit. So there's a point where like there's a skyscraper that's supposed to be exploding, but it's like literally like a Windows 3.1 explosion fucking graphic, like just in front of the building. It doesn't even come close to looking like it should be in a movie, dude.
Okay.
He can't act. He puts himself in his own movies as his lead roles. Yeah, I mean, he's basically Tommy Wiseau without such a weird accent that nobody. Knows.
Okay. Milo, yeah. So this head, we had a doll that was ordered that had a custom head, or had a head, but they chose elf ears, and we actually did 2 versions of the elf ears already. But let's just say mistakes were made. Okay. And
I'm sure they're going for a handsome Nosferatu with the vampire teeth and elf ears.
Ooh. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, dude with elf ears and vampire fangs. At least Nosferatu's the only like elf eerie vampire I can think of myself. But
I don't know who has ads or who doesn't have ads. Can you guys, yeah, always let me know when there's ads so I can tell all the secrets that I would tell otherwise, you know, so that the subscribers get to know what's going on. This is why I hang out in Discord, is that random people can jump in. You can come in and fight your case right now, Sticks. You have permissions to join the Discord. I don't know who this Neil Breen cat is, but I don't like him.
oh, dude, you never will. You might find some sort of like ironic way to be amused by him, but you're not gonna like the guy.
That's why I was
Neil
asking.
Breen likes Neil Breen.
Yeah, no. Someone wants a elf ear version of Nate? No, this is not Nate. Johnny. So we got to turn him into an elf. They are doing vampire teeth too. You're all uncultured. I'm at work, haha. That's not an excuse. Okay, maybe.
And also, one can be cultured about numerous topics. Not knowing about one thing about movies is a silly reason to call someone uncultured. In fact, someone who was uncultured would make such a statement. Because they wouldn't have the understanding of what being cultured might actually mean.
Sticks is gonna revolt any second now.
Well, I mean, Sticks can revolt as much as they want. It ain't my Discord, so I'm not worried about it.
Relax. Oh, wow. It's okay, guys. He's sensitive, okay? Okay, it's a joke. I'm insane. What? I don't think you're insane, Sticks. I think you're colorful.
Does that just mean offensive?
How is that being offensive?
No, I mean, doesn't colorful mean offensive? Like, when someone makes a colorful remark.
Wait till I'm off work and y'all are done. I'm shaking in my shoes, man.
Shaking in my computer chair, but that's probably a blood sugar thing.
You're gonna go to Texas and work with me? That's great, Milo, except I'm not in Texas. I'm in the desert.
In Qatar. That's where we work, Qatar.
No, in Nevada, yo.
Is Qatar deserty? I don't know.
It sounds deserty by name alone.
I mean, I'm not really sure how you came to that conclusion, but I'm pretty
Dude,
sure
if you
it's
pronounce it
that-
slightly differently, it's Qatar. Okay? Sounds like
it sounds like a teenager to me. Oh, my life is so hard before I learn how hard life is.
Go to Texas, live your dream.
Also,
I
I'm not
got
making fun
it.
of cutters. I used to be one.
Wait, I got a 2. You're fucking with me. I got a 2 second. I got a 2 second. Wait, what the fuck are you talking about? You're freaking me out, Milo. You're freaking me out.
Oh, I might get eaten by a hippo. That's always great.
Dude, there's fucking hippos in the game? That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, you're in Egypt, so you end up in the Nile pretty often. Well, at
All
least if
right.
you're playing like
I'm just totally going to show my ignorance here. You're all like, you're in Egypt. And so you are supposing that in my head, I should be assuming that, of course, there's hippos. I didn't know that hippos were like in Egypt. Like, I didn't know that was a thing.
Well, I'm pretty sure. Well, I guess I don't actually know this. Maybe I'm under a false impression, but I thought hippos were present throughout the majority of the African continent. I might be wrong. It might just be a certain region, but well, it might even just be in the north. Because now that I think about it, I only ever see stuff like in documentaries where they're like in the savannah and shit. And that's.
Oh, see, I thought they were like more. Actually, this doesn't make any sense, but I was thinking Congo.
I mean, that's still technically like the northern third of the continent.
Yeah, that's true.
Isn't Congo shit? My geography is kind of garbage, but I'm pretty sure it's like Egypt. Directly south of that is Ethiopia, and then I think south of there is the Congo or the Democratic Republic of Congo. If that's still what it's called.
You're a dork. Not you. Triceratops. Hippos are nature's equalizer.
Okay, right.
I don't know. Hippos are kind of just like violent, fat animals. Like that's what you
Hippos,
mean.
They're. I can see the equalizer argument.
Hippos kill more people in a year than hippies.
Also,
well,
I'm pretty sure hippos kill more people in a year than sharks and a bunch of other stuff.
I'm pretty sure hippos literally kill more people in a year than nothing else. Like, they are literally the most dangerous.
They're one of the most dangerous, at least. If anything else kills as many people as hippos, it's probably like poisonous shit, you know?
You know what's interesting? I think, as odd as it sounds, I got in a debate with Danny about this. I think alligators and shit are up there. Like crocodiles and alligators.
Yeah.
Maybe not over hippos, but they're up there.
Like for kills per year?
Yeah.
No shit.
Again, don't quote me on that. If someone wants to Google, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, gators, if not more than hippos, close to. And by when I say gators, I mean also crocodiles, because I don't know the difference.
It's mostly their face and where they're at. There's like differences.
Let's face it,
I'm pretty sure
hippies
alligators
are
have the like
dangerous.
wider, broader fucking faces, and then the crocodiles have the more narrow ones. Or maybe that's caimans. I don't fucking know.
Aw, that's such a fucking cop-out, logged out. I mean, you're probably not wrong. Alright, Triceratops, if you had to guess, what animal, if you can call it that, kills the most people a year?
Humans.
No, other than us.
Hey, you didn't say that. I'm technically correct.
I'm saying it now. And actually,
I don't know, maybe jellyfish?
according to the number I'm looking at right now, I don't even think humans win out on this one. This is as of June 2022.
Really?
Yeah. Humans don't come anywhere close from what I'm seeing.
No shit.
Yeah.
I guess we're slightly better than I thought we were.
Only insofar
probably
as the
not a
fact
lot.
that there's another animal that does worse.
Yeah. Just in the fact that we're not the animal that kills ourselves the most, but well, we're probably the ones that do suicide the most. Now that I
Yeah.
phrased it that way, but well, I don't know. I mean, technically, every time a male praying mantis fucks, that's basically suicide. They probably went out in the end, but
Yeah, but it's not suicide because they don't know that it's suicide, right? Or
you cannot.
do
you cannot
male
tell me
praying mantises
no
know?
male praying mantises have ever seen other male praying mantises get their fuck on and then get their head lobbed off by the chick they fucked. Like that's at least one has to have seen it happen before he went and made the same mistake, dude. Like that's just statistically likely.
That's true. Okay, all right. So
And don't you think these dudes are like carrying on the message? Like, hey, dude, I know it seems like fun, but let's give celibacy a try. You know, like
just kill
I'm
the
surprised there
species.
even still are praying mantises because I'd be like, you know what, not jerking off. I'm just gonna smoke a lot of weed until I'm dead in 3 weeks or however long those things live. Oh, you know what? They don't even live that long. That's why they're getting their fuck on, dude. They're gonna die soon anyway. Might as well at least get laid. And you guys had those one bitches for what, like 3 months, and they were on? Yeah, that's not a long life.
No, ours lasted like a year.
Like only 4 times the length I just said, so I'm pretty much
Yeah.
still right.
Okay, all right. So last guess. Okay, last guess. I will give you a hint. It is not a mammal that kills the most.
Is it actually an animal, or is it some sort of fungi or fungus? Or
It's
some shit?
not a fungus. It's not a parasite. Well, no, it's not a parasite. It is not a fungus. It is a critter that you could see. You know, like that you could experience. You've actually experienced. I know for sure you've seen one. Let's put it that way.
You know, I personally have seen.
Yes, for sure you have seen it.
In what state?
For sure, Michigan.
Oh, I meant like sober or intoxicated.
Probably both.
Oh, spiders?
Close,
mosquitoes?
but no. There we
Mosquitoes.
go. There it is. Yep. Mosquitoes.
Yeah, that bitch has got malaria, dude.
Okay, so if Logged Out isn't fucking with me and did some research here, right? On an annual basis, somewhere between 725,000 deaths to 1 million deaths annually due
Mosquitoes?
to mosquitoes. Yeah.
I mean, if we take war into account as murder, do we win out then? I guess win out's a terrible phrasing for it. I mean, but is it more?
There's
than,
no
because,
way. There's no
technically,
way
war is
humans
just
even.
murder. It's just
There's
like murder
no
where you have the excuse
wait,
that your government gave you
wait.
the pants
So
and
you're
the-
asking human on human action / death.
Yeah, like total humans killing other humans for whatever way they justify it or don't.
There's
justify
no
it.
way it's 725,000. I would say.
I mean, there's like 8 billion of us. I bet you it's got to be somewhere in that realm.
Yo, those who just have quick access to Google without clay on their hands, you should. How many humans
are killed by other
died
humans annually?
annually? Yeah, human on human death. Let's look that up.
I'm like kind of nervous. It's going to be an outrageously high number that I didn't want to actually know.
Do you think it is? See, I don't think it's that much actually.
I don't know. I've seen a
okay,
lot of humans,
outside-
and they seem pretty violent.
What the fuck was that noise? I would
Probably
say
a violent human.
outside of years of war, I would say, right?
Well, okay. How far back in the past are we trying to go? Because this is the United States, and I don't know if we've had a year of not war.
Well, outside, I would say a year outside of like world wars, right? So, okay, if you believe what Logged Out is saying, and I'm assuming he's just like fucking keyboard worrying it up. So, humans are second behind mosquitoes. They're second
we were up
behind.
there.
Yeah,
I knew we were up there. We are awful.
I'm guessing this is an It's true. Well, Camcorders is arguing with what Logged Out is saying, I think. But there's 431,000 deaths per year for human on human death. That's still,
God dang, dude.
you know what, 26,000 shy, roughly, of what mosquitoes got.
Here's something I'm kind of curious about. Does the human on human figure include suicides? I know that sounds like a silly question, but it is technically a human killing a human. It just happens to be themselves.
Wait, are you saying that that suicides would account for
this-
such a
no,
large
no.
number that it would adjust that?
No. I'm literally just curious if that's a number that's taken, or like a part of that figure. I don't think that it's going to be so high we knock out mosquitoes. Or
What in
anything.
God's fucking name is
And
that
also,
noise,
I
guys?
really counted as murder exactly, or I don't know. I guess if we're going by deaths, it's still a death. I don't fucking know, dude. I'm just curious about things and stuff.
Oh my
man.
God! Hold on a second. I have to read. Logged Out just wrote a book for me. It's a cliche. Hold on a second. It's a cliche, but aside from mosquitoes, the most deadly animal is ourselves. Homicides account for nearly an estimated 41,000. God damn it, Logged Out. Stop typing so much stuff. 40.
Well, I like
430.
stuff.
Okay, 431,000 human deaths a year for homicides. Ooh, so you might actually win out with wars, because I don't know that homicides are included in that. Like, if war.
Yeah, because
right?
we justify war with a bunch of bullshit things and don't count it as murders. But that's I mean, realistically what it is. It's people killing each other. That's murder.
Ooh, this brings up another good point. And this is not to mention the destructive impact our activities have had on the natural world, resulting in climate change. Which is already estimated to cause.
Dude, like a third of Pakistan is flooded right now. So, and that I know that there's like shit tons of people dead from the recent floods.
So figure.
I would count that.
Right. So figure. Which is okay. It says at least climate change, which is already estimated to cause over 150,000 deaths annually. So that would kick that
plus 431. What is that, like 581?
Yeah. It's getting up there. It's getting up there.
I mean, aren't we treading into mosquito territory at this point? Oh no, they were in the millions.
Wait, what the fuck? Freshwater snails are third with 200,000 regular. What the fuck are freshwater snails are up to? Yeah, exactly, dude.
What the fuck? Dude, I thought those were like the cute gastropods, but it turns out they're assholes. Well, I'm being attacked by hyenas. Of course I am. Fuck you.
Do you fight people in this Assassin's Creed game, or just fucking
you fight animals? People. I just usually am stealthy enough to assassinate them, but I'll be running off in the wilderness and just not notice there's some fucking hyenas chilling behind a rock, and well, they'll see me run by and just start attacking. I like to hyper focus on the stealth aspect in the game, but if I'm not expecting something, I'm kind of whoops, you know.
Oh, it's because they are hosts to deadly parasites, in particular, flatworms, known as flukes. That makes sense.
I have heard of flukes. I did not know flukes were flatworms, but it's weird that is like number 3 cause of death, partially because of flukes, but a fluke is like when you have good luck unexpectedly.
Wait, this is responsible for deadly human disease called, sorry, I have to zoom in for this one because it's a long, really it literally looks like it says shut. I know this word because of house. Cystosomiasis. Cystosomiasis, also known as snail fever. I like the snail fever personally.
I do too. It sounds silly.
Snail fever is going to be my next film. Catch it on Sci-Fi. I would watch something called Snail Fever. I really would. It sounds like a porno, personally, but to each
their own. It's either just someone's just leaving trails all over, or someone's moving really slow for no reason.
They're just. I have to head out. Late show prep time. Milo, thank you for hanging out. Much appreciated.
You know, I'm a little frustrated with Milo for never showing up on my Xbox One like I was promised by Microsoft. Remember, there was that thing. Never mind. Apparently, I'm the person who remembers it.
I remember it. I just think it's a very old reference.
It is old. I said Xbox One.
Was it
You
even
just talked
supposed to
about
be
Dragonheart for 45 minutes. That's an older reference. I didn't know there was a time limit on references.
You put the
references.
link. There's always a time limit on references. The 10 deadliest animals to humans.
The French? No.
The the deadliest? Really? You're gonna go with the French?
I mean, their culture is fucking shit up, y'all. I mean, they're telling us to eat those gastropods that cause the third most deaths.
Actually, see, this is what I'm saying. Hippo is number 1 for 500 deaths per year. And yeah, saltwater crocodile, 1,000 deaths per year. Oh, it's going in reverse. 1 is the least. Wow, really? Okay, so hippos make it into the top 10, but only at the... Oh, Jesus, all right. Hippos make it into the top 10 at 500 deaths per year, equal to elephants at number 2.
No shit.
Saltwater crocodile, 1,000 deaths per year. Wait, so what's
Shit.
what's number 1 here? Oh, the mosquito. Okay, then humans, then the freshwater snails, and then a snake. Not just
that
snakes.
doesn't surprise me.
A very specific snake.
Oh, it's one snake that does it.
Saw-scaled viper. Then we got assassin bugs. What the fuck? They look like some kind of beetle.
Assassin.
Central and South America. Oh, I've heard of this Chagas disease. They spread that.
Oh,
Chagas?
Chagas. Yeah, I've heard of Chagas.
Yeah. They're known for spreading that disease, so they kill 10,000 people annually.
What a bunch of dicks, dude.
Scorpions? Really? Watch your ass, dude.
Dude, you know I've already been stung by one up on this year that we've been in this garbage desert land.
Dude, that the literal middle most deadly animal is the scorpion.
Well, thank goodness I got attacked by one of the not deadly ones.
That's crazy. Thank you for terrifying my my hanger outer. Logged out. You can come in and hang out and chat too if you want. You're part of the trusted. We're just chilling.
Feeling like two dudes who got out of work an hour and a half ago.
It's been longer than that, homie.
I'm not looking at the clock, Brad.
The smaller, the more deadly. You know what's funny is I've heard that, and then being out here in Nevada, I've actually heard that's a little bit of a misnomer.
When I talked to the fucking medical bitches when I got stung by that one scorpion, that's the same thing they told me. Is that the smaller they are, the more deadly they are. But they also told me the only actually like lethal scorpions in the U.S. are all in fucking Arizona or New Mexico. I forgot where they said, but yeah, one of those other states.
It sounds like they pretty much told you to go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
They were
much.
just like, dude, you got stung by a bitch scorpion. Calm down.
Pretty much. They're like, yeah, even if you were to go to the hospital or something, they're gonna tell you to take some Tylenol. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess I don't have to worry about this. And I went to go just watch some TV and drink a beer and chill out to relax myself for bed. And yeah, they're full of shit. Because about an hour later, that shit felt like I just put my leg into a fire. And I mean, I guess they're not shit that it wasn't deadly. I'm still here drinking and video gaming and being an idiot, but But yeah, it was a very unpleasant experience. And also, I will tell you this: I could have literally overdosed on like a family economy-sized bottle of fucking ibuprofen when that shit was going on the first night, and it would not have been enough to actually be soothing. So they're full of shit on that end. Like they should have been like, hey, have some fucking, I don't know, Vicodin laced with codeine and morphine. You know, like that. It was bad.
Did you kill the scorpion? I forget.
Tony did, yeah.
Oh, really?
I
Okay.
Yeah, because like I had the lights off, I was playing a video game or something like that, and I had this slight itch on my pinky toe on my right foot. I just kind of like twitched my foot, thinking maybe like a little hair or some dust landed on it or something. And all of a sudden, boom, little stingy feeling. But I didn't even think it was like a creature. I thought maybe there was just like a sliver or something I had, got from the carpet or something like that. But after a second, I was like, oh, that feels more like a bee sting. So I went and turned on the light, thinking I'd find a bee laying on the floor or whatever. And nope, I see this fucking scorpion crawling across my sandal. And I was like, oh shit. I don't know anything about scorpions except for that some of them are very bad. And so I was like, fuck, man. Like it initially happened, and then like 2 seconds later, I went, oh, fuck. And Tony comes running out of his room. He was sleeping to go to work or whatever. And he's like, what the fuck? Are you okay, man? And I was like, I don't know, dude. I just got stung by a scorpion. I don't know what the fuck that means, you know? And
Either I'm
like,
about to die or it's no problem at all.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, fuck, I don't know, dude. And he was like, maybe you should call 911. I was like, yeah, probably, maybe I should. And so I called him up, and dispatcher answers, and, basically asked what I'm calling about or whatever. And I was just like, oh, I was just stung by a scorpion, and I am from thousands of miles away from here, and I have no idea whether this is actually a problem or not. Yeah, I got stung, babe. I just didn't know what to do. And they were like, all right, well, hold on. We'll have someone there in like 5 minutes, this, that, and the other. And she tells me to like sit on a chair and not to move and all this bullshit. In the meanwhile, Tony slaps the thing with a shoe, grabs a few napkins from probably some fast food place or whatever, and carries it on this bed of napkins over the counter. They come in, ask me what happened. I let them know. They see the scorpion, and I don't even know why they bothered to see the scorpion, because apparently ones that actually can harm you don't even exist here. But they're like, oh yeah, that's pretty common. I was like, oh great. And they're like, yeah, you'll be fine. Just take some ibuprofen, you'll be good tomorrow. And admittedly, I was good the next day, but it was like later the next day, and I definitely got zero sleep that night. It was like the fiery sort of feeling that was inside the bottom, like from my knee down in my right leg, was just so intense that it just wouldn't allow me to like actually relax, But it wasn't
Damn.
great, but I'll be honest with you, the experience I had after that first night was very interesting. Like, it felt as though I had a boot on, like a knee-high boot, of essentially that sense, like if a boot could be made out of a sensation. It was like I was wearing a knee-high boot, that feeling of a limb being asleep. But it was also really weird because it seems like the fucking venom apparently only went in the front of my leg. So like my whole right foot and then just the front side of the leg up to the knee felt like it was asleep for 2 or 3 days after that. It was really a unique sensation. If I could get stung by another one, or well, not if I could. Yeah, I don't want it to happen. But if one were to like
if I
sting
could
me,
just
like
practice a couple of times with another one.
Nah, I'm just saying like, if maybe one could like sting me in the shoulder or somewhere where I don't have to put on shoes or something like that, or I'm not walking on it, and it did it at like 9 a.m. I could probably go to bed that night and re-experience that event. It was, I don't know. I don't know why I'm kind of in the, why I would ever want that to even occur.
Well, from my
There's a
understanding,
part of
you've
me-
seen a handful of these bitches at your dwelling already,
Well,
right?
they're small, but my hand's mostly palm, so I guess 2 is a handful. But yeah, there's been a hand. Yeah, okay, yeah. I'm just gonna use that phrase too. Yeah, there's been a handful here. It makes me creeped out every time I have my shoes off. And in fact, about probably every 30 minutes, at some point, my brain's like, "Hey, look under the desk." But yeah, but it's all right. I mean, it's the important thing is it doesn't cause me to be so anxious every time I'm in bed and I feel the slightest itchy feeling.
Dude, your experience with them has
doesn't
made
cause
me
problems.
nervous every time I feel like a twinge or something when I'm not expecting it. You know, like it's freaky.
It's very freaky. But the important thing is I'm saying I've definitely not lost hours and hours and hours of sleep over the last year about it. So that's awesome.
Yeah, fuck scorpions, man. Not interested.
Yeah, dude, they suck dicks in the worst way.
Like in that way where we're not actually talking about sucking dicks and we're just saying something terrible.
In that way that's not pleasurable.
In Minecraft.
In Minecraft.
I don't know if we have to cover our asses when it's about a scorpion assaulting something, but just in case, it's in Minecraft.
No, I think you're okay there.
I mean, everyone's okay.
I think we could literally talk about scorpion genocide and it would be okay.
Dude, I generally am opposed to genocide, but if that were to be a thing for mosquitoes and scorpions, I'm down. I mean, admittedly, I don't know anything about those two species aside the parts that bother me, but I don't think they actually contribute to the Earth's ecosystem aside from being dicks. And I don't think we need that.
I'd have to do a little research on that because I feel like mosquitoes are probably pretty important.
They probably are, but this with the mosquito, that's like that fucking you remember that thing we just talked about the other day about that group of like Chinese dudes back in the day who thought the way to create a perfect society was to remove all human females? That
sure
but mosquitoes would actually make sense. A, they're not gonna be able to procreate after that, and B, the males don't fuck with you. It's just the chicks.
Wait a minute.
That are trying to fertilize
Mosquitoes
their
are pollinators?
Yeah, dude. Why do you think they're drawing your blood, bruh?
To be assholes.
Blood is part of the thing. Nah, dude. And also, by the way, people would really do everyone a favor if they would stop slapping them bitches when a mosquito is sucking their blood. Let that thing suck your blood until it explodes its asshole, and then it will die when it flies away instead of making more mosquitoes. Jesus Christ. Also, if you don't get their proboscis stuck in your flesh, you don't get the big, itchy, annoying bump. It's like literally only a win-win. It's very irritating while they're sucking your blood, but if they get out with their whole mouth part, you're all good. And they're dead. Sometimes.
Wait a minute. I thought the reason that they itched afterwards was because of the shit that they put in vis-a-vis their little nose sucker, mouth sucker, whatever it is.
Well,
that
well,
like numbed your
be
skin.
right. You might be right, but from what I at least recall reading back in the day, it was that like kind of like how like a bee's stinger rips off when they sting you or whatever. From what I've read back in the day, this was admittedly probably the late 90s, and as we get older, the more I learn, the more I realize nobody knew anything in the late 90s. But
not to mention,
anyway,
as you get older, the late 90s are no longer 2 days ago. It was 20, 30 years ago. Yeah.
I literally don't remember anything after the late 90s, so it's still yesterday to me. But I mean, think about it, dude. 4 years after that, I was doing drugs at the shop. So, memory's pretty shot after that. And I guess not having any new memories to store means the old ones are pretty well preserved. Pickled or aged might be a better term for it, but...
Pickled our age?
Pickled or aged.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Might be a better term for my remaining memory, but, you know, it's all right. It's all good.
Wait. I questioned their existences too and had research, but I don't remember the 90s either. Yeah, no, it was a good time, but can't confirm it.
I remember the 90s being a time before I unindoctrinated myself and got to live in a fantasy world with my parents.
Well, are you listening to something right now?
Who?
You.
I'm
What the
listening
fuck?
to the chat.
Why
What is-
the that was really weird. Has that been playing the whole time, guys? Did you guys hear a random conversation? That was my bad. I don't know how it started playing.
I have no idea what you're talking about, to be honest with you.
I have no idea either. My bad. Anyhow, what were we talking about? The 90s?
Yeah, but that was like only a brief part of a different conversation. It was like Scorpions, and then it went to the 90s. I don't remember how it happened.
Yeah, that's right. You were saying how much you love scorpions and wish you had pet scorpions.
Yep, that's what it was. Now I'm, you know what? Now that you say it out loud, 100% where I was going with that whole thing. I was thinking like, what I really just want like a whole menagerie, you know, like the tiniest scorpions, the brownest of recluses, you know, blackest of widows.
The blackest of widows, the brownest of recluses.
Yes, and on the starriest of nights, I will take all my frustration about work out on myself by letting all of them out of the terrarium and letting them crawl all over my genitals, which have already failed me. So hopefully they will put enough venom into the remaining existing living parts of my junk, and that'll die. Then I don't have to tell people when their fucking Dirk is shipping ever again. Because I'll be dead from scorpion stings and spider bites to the right testicle. Or, you know what? Maybe I'll get really lucky and it turns out that that's the concoction that, you know, cures what ails me, dude.
Like on a witchy level?
No, I mean, like it turns out somehow the chemical compound between spider venom and fucking scorpion sting venom actually is like cures weird testicular maladies. But if we want to go all wooey with it, I guess we can do that too. I don't care if it's magic at this point, dude. I'm just tired of being so entirely conscious of my fucking nut every day. How often do you think about your balls on a daily basis? Probably 0 times, right? Ask me how many times I don't think about them. It's a trick question, because I don't not think about the one at least. And some days it's both. Because who knows? Maybe I'll wake up and for some reason the left one feels like someone's squeezing it for no reason. And I gotta wait another 2 weeks to figure out whether it's, you know, time to chop them off. And it's just really freaking me out. Man, I'm having nightmares about my balls now, dude. I had a nightmare last week where the fucking bottom of my sack just opened up and the right one just fell off / out. And then I had to carry it around trying to figure out what to do with it. It's a very, very uncomfortable situation over here. Yes, that's probably not necessarily a thing everybody in the world needs to know, but it's probably a pretty small percentage of the world. You know what? Fuck it. I'm okay with it. We don't really talk about men's health in this culture. So maybe someday if somebody else is like, I don't know what sort of anomalous thing the guy on fucking Curse chat had, but maybe he knows, and then maybe I do know, and I'd be like, nah, man, it's all right. It only gets real fucked up when your intestine falls out of your fucking body into your ball sack. That's when it gets fucked, and then they'll feel better. You know, I don't fucking know, dude. I can't. Also, yes,
Damn,
all
dude.
of that really happened.
That's some heavy shit.
Yes, heavy enough to weigh down the testicle by about 3 inches. But it's also some shit I think men should be talking about their balls more. I mean, probably with each other, not like generally like this. Not necessarily appropriate all the time. But like we should be more aware of our body parts and our health stuff. Dudes already have a stereotype of not going to doctors and whatnot, and I think part of it's because they don't know that probably their balls are fucked up. I can't guarantee that. But there's a good chance. I've seen a lot of porn, dude. I look at porn every day at work, for work. And I've seen some weirdly non-symmetrical ball sacks, and I'm like, is he taking care of this? Does he know probably his intestines are on his sack right now? Like, and maybe they do, maybe they don't. But I'm very concerned about it. I literally can't even watch porn anymore. It's just like a series of concerns about the medical situation with some of these.
Just a series of
weird ball sacks.
anxiety.
Yes. Even the concept of actually getting laid at some point in this decade is concerning to me, because I'm like, what if he, she, or they touches my balls in the wrong way? I mean, it's like, do you know how awkward it would be to like just stop what's fucking happening, whether it's foreplay or otherwise, to just be like, I gotta call the EMS right now, you know, and like leave in a fucking ambulance? What if it's at my own house? What if I gave them a ride to my house? Then they got to fucking Uber away while and just be like, oh, did I destroy his testicles? You know, and I don't want anybody to have to feel that way.
I don't know. They may
did.
look at it as like a positive. Like, I was so awesome. I destroyed
You know,
his
I
testicles.
bet you, if it's a fucking guy, for sure. I blew his back out so much I blew his testicles 180 degrees around. Fuck that dude. It's not about you. It's about my balls. Like, you know, don't. It's very, everything with sex is very anxiety inducing, and going to bed is very difficult. I hate being alive. I'm gonna kill myself.
In a video game, in Minecraft.
In Minecraft. But in real life, shit is very harrowing right now for the last 3 years.
I don't know. Sounds like you're handling it pretty good.
No, I intentionally do not handle it at all. I am very dainty about washing it. I am not going to handle it. I am too afraid. That thing seems to just spin around 90 degrees on its own, and 1 more degrees, and I am fucked. You know, once it gets to that 91st degree, it's just going to go all the way to 180, and then I'm going to have to guess which direction it spun in, and then the doctor's gonna have to guess that, and it's either gonna get way worse or way better when they go to twist it around. God damn it, I hate everything about being alive.
You just need to fucking just go in and get the surgery, bro. The one where they staple it into place.
You know what? They apparently, I'm apparently too poor to have ball fixing surgery, because they never even told me that existed. I didn't know about it until a year later when I was chatting with you. The medical professionals never even let me know they could have fixed my ball sack, dude. They never told me. Why? Probably because I didn't have very good insurance. And they don't actually care about my balls. They care about my insurance money. That's why the medical industry sucks.
Because they don't care about your balls.
I mean, not just my balls, but like actual people in general. You know, it's always like, dude, I've gone into the same office for the same thing before at times where I had insurance once and when I didn't have insurance, and they were wildly different experiences. They don't give a fuck about you. They give a fuck about how much money they can milk out of either you or your insurance company. And it's gross. Which is, I guess maybe the Hippocratic Oath should be changed from like, I won't intentionally do harm, to I won't intentionally do stuff that causes harm indirectly. You know, like...
To poor people.
Yeah, I won't do anything willfully that destroys poor people and people of color. You know, because that's the opposite of my fucking job. You know, I don't know. Also, you know me, I'm like weirdly anti-capitalism for a salary-based pay guy, or a commission-based pay guy. But like, I have to exist in this world, so I'm gonna, I guess, manipulate it as much as I can while also bitching about it. But why the fuck do these people even want money? Didn't you get into the job because you like making people be better?
No, dude, no one ever did. That's a lie. That was never the case. People that get it, people.
97% of your followers are nurses, and they're all very mad at this conversation.
Yeah, dude, no, people don't get into that kind of thing for that. You'd
It's
have a
only
heart.
the money. I don't even think it's the money. I think it's because their parents want them to make that money.
That's also probably a real thing too. I know when it comes to my pops, dude, his parents wanted him just to be a doctor.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like when I was a little kid, I had fucking stupid, poor redneck hillbilly parents, and they were still trying to be like, you should be a lawyer or a doctor. And then they would talk shit about lawyers and doctors all day, and I was like, why do you want me to be the things you hate? But now that I think about my relationships with my parents, I think that actually only makes sense. They don't really like me either.
You're just like, we don't like this guy already. like, might as well. He should just be a doctor. That.
Dude, I don't think I could. I mean, I could maybe be like a, what do they call, like a general physician or whatever, you know? But I could never be like a surgeon or anything like that. The idea of cutting into a human being, even to like help them out, it just turns my shit a little bit.
I don't know. That's the most attractive thing about that type of thing that I would be interested in for sure.
You had good parents. I had really abusive.
No,
ones.
I mean, like, I think about this. The usually the specialists, not always, the specialists that come into, I'm not saying brain surgery, but if you could include this, oftentimes they have minimal contact with the patient. You know, they're the ones that are like, their GP recommended them, their GP helped them through understanding everything, like, and the technical surgeon just shows up for the surgery, right? He might have one or two conversations with them, but it's not like a.
Dude, I got a lot of imaginative empathy. Even if I never talk to a patient, I'm gonna go, oh, this is a human being, and they probably have like family and friends and loved ones. And what if I fuck up? And yeah, no. A little too much for me to handle, I guess.
Okay, perfect then. Here's the deal. You be the GP that recommends the patients to me, and we got ourselves a whole practice.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with, dude. I'll do a whole, like, Rob Graves to, like, sell to the fucking medical community 200 years ago shit. That's cool. I just don't want to do it myself. But I'm only cool with it because I think most of our human post-death beliefs are incredibly stupid.
You should read a book, dude, that you would really dig, I think. I know you don't have a ton of time to be reading these days, like book-wise at least, but you know, I'm not a big book reader, right? So when I suggest a book, I feel like I should carry a little bit more weight because it's like, dude, I took the time to do this. I would assume
it carries less weight because it's got to be more like a pamphlet if you read it.
It's not. Well, actually, it's not like it's not a huge book, actually. Even more of a reason you should read it. It won't take that much time. It's called Soul Search, and it's all from a doctor's perspective about death. So it's not actually about souls or anything like that. It's just about what a doctor.
He never found one cutting into people because they don't exist.
Yeah, kind of, pretty much. But it's like all about data and research surrounding death itself. Like what we know of right now. And even then, this book was written like 15 years ago. Apparently, the longest death research is actually a research program going on in Canada, and it's been going on for. Has it been going on? It's like almost 20 years now.
Out of curiosity, I don't know if you can get more specific, but what do you mean by death research? Like what research is being done?
Like they're basically like in every fashion you can imagine, like whether it's hooking up to an MRI or, you know, any type of metering system.
It's like
there are people
that all about research.
Like what is happening? Yeah, what is happening to the body during death, right? And so it's all volunteer based. That's why from what I remember, it's why the research takes so long is because it's all volunteer based. So you have to basically volunteer to die in a lab where they can measure all these different aspects of what's happening to the body during death.
Like, I mean, I guess if I like knew ahead of time, I was just for sure dying.
You would do that? You would go to die in a fucking lab?
Yeah, dude.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, if they're doing research that may at some point help other... okay, first of all, if I know I'm dying, guess what happens when I'm dead? I don't give a fuck about nothing because I don't exist anymore.
Yeah, but there's the whole aspect of, you know, what's going on prior to that moment, but yeah.
I mean, that's true, but I'm single. I'm not very close with my family. There's not really a whole lot of specific people I want to be around at my death time. I'd go do it for sure. And maybe me being willing to do that would mean that it helps out other people in some way, and so that's cool too. But yeah, I already planned on donating my body to science when I die. Whether science would have any use for me or not, I don't know.
Whether they want it or not.
Yeah, they're probably gonna be like, this is a trash person who smoked and drank way too much for years. He's a total waste. Just drop him in a ditch. And if that's the case, I'm fine with that too. The whole like burying people shit is fucking dumb.
Dude,
as
they
fuck.
put you at that facility. Where the fuck is it? Like Alabama or something like that. Oh, God, it's not Alabama. Carolinas maybe? Where they
you know
do
what? They could do. They
they
could even,
do the
like,
they do the CSI shit where they see how bugs decompose bodies and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I did. They could do that. I'm not using it anymore. You know.
Well, go on with your bad self, homie. Do it up.
I mean, what do you want to happen when you die?
Oh no, my body.
like a fucking
Once I'm
pebble or
dead.
something?
No, once I'm dead, I don't give a shit. I'm more like I don't know that I would want to die in a laboratory. You know,
I'd probably prefer that. It seems like with the other stuff, you're just kind of sitting there all being boring and shit. You know, like at least in a lab, maybe like what if I don't die like right away? Like what if I have a few days or a few weeks or months maybe or something, but I know I'm dying no matter what.
right.
That it would probably have to be like a situation where I knew that for sure I was dying no matter what, you know, like no hope of medical treatment or whatever, before I'd really agree to it, because otherwise, you know, I'm like just gonna want to live my life, but for however long that might be. But if I knew it was an unavoidable circumstance that was coming about sooner rather than later, I wouldn't have an issue with people kind of studying me while I slowly did it. You know, it's at that point, if I'm dying, it's not like I'm gonna fucking have a job anyway. Like, literally, fuck the world if they think they're gonna make me labor while I die, dude. I already think that fucking our whole society's thing with work is some made-up bullshit by capitalists anyway. So it's
Right.
I'm already in the mode to be ready to have a great excuse to never do a job ever again.
Well, I know, but
dying
still,
of something terminal is a good reason to not.
So you would have no beef with like the fact that I don't know even if this is the case, so maybe that's not fair, but like the potentiality of like being in a place that's not like you're in your comfort of whatever, your home around people that you care about, you would be like, fuck it, whatever.
I mean, yeah, it's there's a lot of maybe it's brain damage or something. I don't know why I think so weird, but like this whole thing where people want the comfort of home when they're dying. You know, you're fucking dying, dude. Like that's being at home ain't gonna change that shit.
I could be
Your loved
wrong
ones
too,
ain't
and
gonna
I think the
change
other
that
thing
shit.
too is like,
If they're wrong, then I leave the facility. Like it's not that big of a deal.
I could be
go,
wrong,
"I'm
but
not
I
dead."
think
Turns out I didn't die. You know, and that's it.
no. The other
Yeah.
thing is like, I'm pretty sure that like, I don't want to be so super wrong about this, but I'm pretty sure for the aspect of the research that I had read about, at least, I don't think they're like doping you up and shit either. You know what I mean?
That's fine. That's fine. How are they gonna know how a person dies of the thing I'm dying from if they're altering it, man? That's like the opposite of a controlling an experiment.
So even with the pain that could come with whatever, you're good.
Dude, they let me fucking drink some booze or get high or whatever I want to fucking
Yeah,
do.
but that's my point. They're not going to let you do that.
I know I'm altering the shit, but like that's my choice. Well, okay, if they don't want to work under my rules, I'm the dying guy. You don't get to have my death. If I don't get to do what I want. Like, suck my dick about that in Minecraft, of course. But like, I'm just telling you, if I know I'm dying and I'm gonna be in a, that's my one problem with being in the lab is I bet you I'm gonna be bored as fuck.
That's my point, dude. Like, that, you know, they're gonna have all those wires hanging off of you, reading shit. You're just gonna be laying there dying.
Interesting. Okay, look, if they'll at least tell me what these shits that the wires connected to me, you know, if they tell me what it means, these readouts, I'm totally down with whatever they want to hook up to me. That's totally cool. I think it's silly that people need to be comforted when they're about to be dead. I mean, like, unless it's like a car accident or something, but if it's just like dying of old age or some shit, like, you knew it was coming. People told you your whole life. That's how fucking life works, you know? This idea of like needing to be home and surrounded by your loved one. And also, dude, I'm kind of an asshole. If I even ever have a family, I know my kids aren't gonna want to hang out at my fucking hospital or facility when I'm fucking dying. They'll be like, "Fuck, I hope he saved a little bit of money." You know what I mean? So I don't really have anything to look forward to.
I mean, I guess, dude. I don't know.
Just telling you, man. I mean,
I don't want to die. All right, you know, I
are
probably
one of the people who tell me the most to never tell anyone about my life because it depresses everyone. I don't expect it to get any better than
yeah,
that.
but that
So,
part
like,
that part doesn't like what you've said thus far. I don't think is particularly like depressing by any means. I think some people would more than happily do it if only for the science aspect of it.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the biggest part of it for me, but I don't really think I'm gonna have no people to comfort my shit when the time comes. You know what I mean?
I'll be there, bro.
I mean, dude, I don't know if I expect you to live. We might literally be in beds next to each other, and that's why you're there. Like,
Hey, well then we'll both. Hey, then we both go in and do the study at the same time. Bam.
you know, your wife's just gonna get all pretentious about it if that happens.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Wait a minute. It's a Trike wants the look over there treatment, and then they smack him in the head with a pipe wrench. Oh yeah, you're all fucked in like 5 minutes. Whatever,
I'll
Sticks.
tell you this, dude. I'll tell you this.
Come at
If
us.
we do
Come
end
at
up
us,
in
bro.
death beds together, at the last moment, if like somehow we know we're gonna simultaneously die, at the last moment, I'm gonna stop talking to you. I'm gonna look over at Lindsay and I'm gonna go, I still hate that kid from fucking Stranger Than Fiction's face. Stranger Things face.
Yeah.
I'm sorry that he has the deformity, but that's also not my fault. And I didn't know that when I had my initial reaction to horror. So I just don't care.
My God.
Yeah, I was born out of a bunch of dumb idiots. And I don't expect people to give me excuses for being a dumb idiot, you know?
I think Sticks is talking some shit. I think Sticks is going to be jumping into the voice chat in a second here.
Is Sticks angry about what I said about the Stranger Things face? I mean, like, I'm already done having that conversation. I've heard it a few times, and I still don't care.
I don't know. But I feel like no matter what happens, you and Sticks are going to go at it. She could come in and be like, hey, how's it going? And you're going to be like, fuck you. No. Like,
You're from the underground of Greece. You know River Styx?
yeah. That's
Presumably
actually,
it's below Greece.
yeah, her name is River Styx.
Why do you think I even said any of that if I didn't know that?
I don't know. You're weird sometimes.
Okay, totally fair. Well, we might.
I'm
have
happy you
some
jumped in.
follow-up
I'm
call,
happy you
but-
jumped in. You're all like, hey, I'm going to randomly jump in. See, this is why I hang out in my stream chat is so the motherfuckers who I trust can jump in and say, hey, what's up?
Yeah, this is the problem with other people jump in though. When I'm in though, man, is like I don't know if I just want to continue to push the buttons I already started on with my sarcasms, or whether I want to legitimately answer people. And I feel like no matter which one I choose, I still chose wrong.
I've hung out with Sticks in chat a couple of times. Sticks is good people. But I've never pushed the buttons. I don't know. We'll find out.
How many rivers are we talking about then? I thought River Styx was a reference to the river. I didn't know it was a plural.
Have you beaten the game yet?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, come on. What are you waiting for? Beat the fucking game already.
Yeah, you got me, dude. I was like, I forgot that the game is intentionally longer than I've owned it. You got
Wait. Hold on a second. Trike doesn't like Dustin. I shall crucify him. I've gotten good with a hammer and punches. Origins is long. Whatever. If you're any good,
Yeah,
it should only last a few minutes.
And people who use words like crucify are generally not my people, so I don't really care about the opinion anymore.
No.
What's up, nerd?
Oh shit.
How much?
Oh shit, Sticks is in the house. What's going on, Sticks?
Y'all motherfuckers shook the tree. What the fuck is up?
What tree did what? Whoa! What tree did I shake?
You.
I'm actively shaking a tree, but it's in my physical yard, so I don't know what this is about.
You sit there and think you haven't done shit. I swear to God.
What?
What does swear mean?
Whatever.
Sorry.
We talk shit about whatever fucking director. Those
Listen,
those ears
fuck it.
aren't real.
Neil
Yeah, no
Breen.
shit.
Neil Breen is the greatest goddamn movie maker of all time. And I'll tell you why. Neil Breen has everything that you require. Action, comedy, romance. He's the greatest filmmaker of all time. And nobody can compete with him, save for maybe Kevin Smith.
If
Okay,
you are saying
Sticks.
that he has comedy in all of those other genres because they're so terrible, maybe an acceptable argument.
He's doing
Sticks.
it in a way that makes you think he's serious, and that
What
makes
is-
him the greatest.
What is your favorite what is your favorite movie by this particular director?
I gotta say, what was it? Double Down? I think it was Double Down.
Is that the one with the silly explosion and the totally unrealistic jumping?
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yeah, that was Double
I
Down.
mean, that probably is his best.
Double Down
I've-
and Twisted Pair. Twisted Pair, where he plays his own twin. Fucking genius. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I've never heard of this
I mean, didn't that happen in The Parent Trap, and that was still awful.
I mean,
dude.
yeah,
Logged
but,
out.
like,
Thank you, dude. Couldn't take it anymore.
The Parent
I'm
Trap didn't
over
have
it.
guns.
Shit out here. I'm over it. Same here. Dude. What is this? Avenging Apple? Calm down. Calm down. It's all good, dude. What are those ears
Somebody
made
upset
out
about
of?
our statements.
Your mom's vagina. Anyhow, sorry. look, it's silicone
Wait, did
clay. Sorry.
Did somebody comment your mom's vagina, or did you just say that sarcastically before catching it?
I'm sorry. They asked what the ears were made out of after saying those ears aren't real.
Your
And I'm
mom's
feeling
chest hair.
feisty. I got feisty people in my fucking chat. I'm all feisty now.
Your mother's chest hair.
Ooh, that would have been a good one. I should have thought about that. My mom is dead. Yeah, well, mine is too. You don't see me bitching.
To get away from you.
Anyhow, shit. I've never seen any movies by this guy. I don't think I'm ever going to see any movies by this guy because
You've gotta see one at least. Just one.
Don't do that.
Don't-
No.
don't.
You have to see, like, you haven't lived. Okay, it's very much like you haven't lived until you've seen Lost Boys. Which
You have definitely been
arguably-
alive this whole time. Do not believe that statement.
Which is arguably.
You're actually going to be less alive if you watch that.
No, fuck you. So if you haven't watched any of Neil Breen's movies, you need to, or else you haven't lived, and you can't say that you've watched movies.
All right, where
and
can I
will
watch
argue
'em?
with you all day.
That's like saying if you haven't had AIDS, you haven't lived. That's a very ironic thing to say.
Exactly. If you
What?
haven't, you haven't lived. Exactly. I'm just saying. Like, you have to know what it feels like to want to die to live.
All right. I am beginning to think I like you for your terribleness. All right, cool. Gives me confidence to be a sarcastic. and
Drop a
terrible
link, Sticks, and I'll watch one. Ooh, that's Logged Out saying he'll watch one.
Oh,
All right. Let me see if I can find one.
big smooch. What you
There's
doing,
this
buddy?
movie grouping of movies.
Your grouping of movies. Boom.
I bet you use a dental tool to clean your own ears. Dude, where's all the hate coming from, man? Calm down.
Why are people
There
so
we
upset
go.
about shit?
Logged
It's like you
out.
sculpting a sex doll's ears, like people. need to
Dude,
settle
logged
down.
out for the win. Dude, logged out. You missed it, Sticks. Logged out got the first ban.
I was doing the work.
I was doing the work. Logged out got the first mod ban. Nice.
I bet you
Oh.
use a dental tool to clean out your own ears. What the fuck does that even mean, my friend?
Yeah, I know. Like, what the fuck? It was
Are
my first
your
troll.
followers mostly under the age of 14 or something?
No,
Like,
dude,
what's
is this
this
random
weird
troll that
rage?
stopped by? But also, it was the same troll that I said that it was made out of. It was made out of vaginas. Yeah, yeah,
I bet you shower naked too, you whore. Like, what the fuck?
yeah. Right. The feeling hasn't changed for banning. Yeah, keep it up. Good move. I was
I'm
like,
sorry,
who
what's the
is
one-
this
the-
twerp?
The one comment was, "I bet you showered naked." You whore?
No, it was.
Oh, that's okay. Never mind. I'm in Egypt. I don't know what's actually happening. on
Oh,
screen.
you know what? If you really want me to watch one of these movies, I'll watch them. I just don't believe you. I think you're pulling my chain, and
I
I'm
tried
gonna
it.
end up hating you.
If you're gonna watch a Neil Breen movie, do it on a weekend, and I will come over to hate it with you.
I dropped the link.
Actually, I will fucking love it, but in a really ironic way.
In a really ironic way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it
only
was.
compares.
I
Yeah,
bet
it
you.
only-
I bet you use a dental tool to clean out your own ears. What is that? What does that even
I actually
mean?
know someone who used a water pick that's normally used for cleaning out oral cavities to clean his ears because he had a special situation with his earwax. So that person's just kind of an ignorant piece of shit.
Well, that's I've actually been really lucky. I know that Styx deals with it much worse than I do, but
Yeah.
I have not had. Actually, like I said, I think you guys are the ones in my chat the most that are moderating, and I think that's the first time anyone's ever been banned. Like outside of the what are they like the spam motherfuckers? The ones that are all like,
Amazing. I'm
"Hey,
actually
want to be famous?"
Surprised I've never been banned.
You're never in chat.
That's true, but I say a lot of dumb shit.
I'm surprised I haven't been banned. Genuinely.
Yeah, I'm actually
Nah.
more surprised about that.
Whatever. You're a moderator, Styx. What the fuck?
It's because your mistake.
Whatever. I need people to take care of these losers. I always don't know if I should let them hang around long enough to really make fun of them, or if they should just get booted. You know, it's a true conundrum.
I knew that was the word you wanted.
Conundrum.
Yeah, dude. That's a word you would say in that situation.
What would you say?
obviously.
What would you say?
I was not, by the way, judging you for the word. I was
Oh,
just saying
okay.
I know you well
So
enough, and I
offended.
knew that was the word you were looking for, Mr. Guy. I guess I'm sorry that I've known you for half our lives, but I kind of know your behaviors a little bit. Jesus.
My sword has been blooded, christened, if you will. Christened, if you will. Yes, very much so. I know. Who's going to get the next one? River, you're going to have to be logged out now. We got 1-0 going on for our moderators.
Listen,
I guess
I'll
I'll-
bait.
I'll just have to be more offensive
bait.
I'll bait.
to chat.
Dude, I think that's a brilliant plan.
I'm sorry if I say something's made out of your mom's vagina and you get all butthurt, then I don't want you.
Then it
I don't want
probably
you
is
in my
made out of your
chat.
mom's vagina.
Yeah, like I don't need you here.
Yeah.
Fuck you, my mom's vagina is beautiful.
No, his response is,
I'm
"My mom
sure
is
it
dead."
is.
What he doesn't know is that I've had a friend that's been playing the "My Mom is Dead" card for fucking like 15 years.
Yeah, that 6 months where I kept forgetting his mom was dead was not a good time. I mean, you know, and the worst part is I don't even say your mom jokes. It was just to him for the first 6 months of his parents being dead, and I don't know how that happened.
How was work, Six?
Fucking sucks. Can't stand it. The amount of people that try to get free shit is not even funny.
Oh,
yeah. Yep. It is not funny at all. God damn it!
Yeah, no.
It is
it's
the
really not.
least funny. People are terrible. And I
You still
really
haven't.
shouldn't say
Correct
any
me
of
if I'm
this
wrong.
shit that's
You
on the line.
haven't announced where what company you actually work for, right, Sticks?
No,
Okay.
there's a few people who do know because I kind of just was like, yeah, sure, in like DMs, but overall, no.
Okay.
Well, I won't ask then, but I can tell you I fucking super relate to that.
You can put it this way without like saying where I work. The people who use the products that we sell, very, very high class, pretentious.
Oh, that's very
Votes.
similar to here, except for it's more of a situation usually where people think they're high class and then they're pretentious about that. Depends on the
Yeah.
product line, but it's not always a. You know what? I don't know who's
Well,
watching
generally
this shit. I'm
speaking,
just gonna stop.
generally speaking, the more money you spend, the more righteous they feel, from my experience.
Okay, generally, but not where we work because the people who buy the cheapest major product we sell are the biggest assholes about it.
Yeah, but the problem is that it's still an expensive product.
Well,
Yeah.
it is, you know, and to be fair, and this is gonna still sound bad, but it is being fair. People who are buying our most expensive product probably have a shitload more money than what they're spending on the product. The
Yeah.
people buying the product that's the most popular are saving up for months and then making a poor financial decision, and they're mad at us about it because they don't want to have to blame themselves because people are fucking sad and pathetic and irresponsible.
Well, yeah,
Or-
most people
God damn it.
have like minimal money what's the word I'm looking for?
Management?
Money management, yeah, skills.
Yeah. I mean, I
That
don't
sounds
even
like
have 'em,
Kansas
and I'm still
Walmart
not as
shoppers.
bad as stuff.
as stuff.
I'm
Dude,
just,
look at
you
this.
know,
Look
I'm
at that
worried
sticks.
there's gonna be a single customer in your fucking chat, and then they're gonna be like, "Oh, he was really nice on the phone, but fuck him." You know. It's,
I think I can safely say the 6 people watching you don't have much to worry about, homie.
oh, word, 6 people. We don't
But
know. We sold a lot of dicks.
I like how Sticks came in here all hot and bothered, ready to fight, and we're just like, whoa, we got nothing to say.
Dicks went into customer service stuff, and it smoothed over every argument. So.
Sticks, when's your next stream?
I'm debating whether or not I want to do it tomorrow or Friday. I don't know. We'll see.
How did your coloring book thing go?
There was more demand for it than what people actually wanted. So, not great.
Gotcha.
But that's okay. That's just how the ball rolls. I did it anyway because I didn't do it because I wanted to I was like, oh, I'm gonna be the greatest fucking color book artist you've ever seen. I did it because I wanted to do it. So now that I did it, I can say I did it.
Kind of a been there, done that
Well, there's
scenario.
something to be said for
Yeah.
that. Wait, I don't really honestly spend terrible much time in Chris' Discord because I literally see him every fucking day. Or most days. But yeah, you were working on you made an adult coloring book, right?
It was supposed to be more adult themed, but it's more or less like just an ADD friendly book that's both for adults and children at this point. Because
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's for both. I couldn't put the amount of detail that you would need to be for like an adult book. My brain wouldn't let me, so I just did pages. And
You know
whatever
what's
came
funny?
out.
You saying that out loud totally made me realize that all the adult coloring books I've seen, I'm not gonna lie, when I hear coloring book, I don't care if it's like for an adult or not. I'm always like, it's a coloring book, right? But now that I think about it, you're absolutely right. Like adult, the people, the coloring books that people buy that are fully grown adults are actually like wildly intricate. Wildly
I mean, it's
intricate
usually,
shit. Yeah.
Stuff that looks like mandalas and whatnot, which is
Yeah.
pretty cool to me.
My wife has a few coloring books of the of that variety, and I always thought they were cool, but I was like, yeah, it's just a coloring book. But now that you say that, I'm looking back on them and I'm like, yeah, they actually do have like a shit ton of detail.
Yo, Sticks, if you got a link to buy your coloring book, throw that shit in the chat, and I will fucking buy it.
Let me go grab it right now.
Word. Yeah, I've actually been for a while. I don't know. Mostly it's I'm either ADD or on the spectrum, and I don't know which one yet, or maybe both. That'd be interesting. Maybe, I don't know. So I kind of unintentionally procrastinated a bunch of things. So I haven't bought any adult coloring books yet, but I really want to maybe see what that does for me. But
Well,
yeah, I'll buy it.
Your book is digital coloring books, right? So you have to have some kind of digital platform to color them, unless you print them out,
Oh,
right?
you
Six?
think maybe a PC would work for that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have? Okay, whatever.
Do I have a PC?
I'm just fucking saying
Mike?
shit. What do I know? What
Yeah,
do I know?
what?
What do I know? Okay.
The guy who's playing Assassin's Creed on a PC, do you think maybe he can handle a coloring book on that same device?
You know what? Go fucking color in whatever program you use for coloring. I don't even know.
It will be whatever program it turns out I need to use. Well, I'm going to bio break for a moment for both my behalf and my dog's, and I'll be back in like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Word.
Did you get your Animal Crossing all shored up there, Sticks?
No, they came in today and basically just stole all of my fruit off of my trees, which is cool. Love that. And I have like a pumpkin patch they just destroyed as well.
And why are you allowing your children in there?
Because they're having fun and I can't really I can't tell
Never-
them no.
Not everything has to be just given to your kids, you know? Like, that's not a thing that has to happen.
But also, it's really hard to type on the Switch, and I'm not on the phone with them, because they have very short attention spans.
Right.
So it's basically just me typing, hey, stop, don't do that, please. To which they
Wow.
ignore.
Yeah, I've never actually played the game. I've just seen it played. My wife plays it quite a bit. She just spends her time theming her island in different themes, so...
I had an anime theme for a little while in my corner, and it has like Ahigo faces on platforms all around it, so you know.
Oh god, Logged Out is talking some shit. Now I'm questioning whether or not I should waste any of my time watching these movies you're suggesting.
That movie is perfect. Everything about it is perfect. It only comes second to The Room.
Okay, how did you find this particular director and or his films?
I really dig really shit movies. It's one of my favorite pastimes is to watch garbage fucking movies. So I had seen on Moist Critical's thing, he had reviewed the director. So I went to watch the movies, and I watched them all just because of
Okay.
that. So that's how I found it.
Okay, alright. I don't trust this for anything, though. I'm just saying. Just throwing that out there.
Like I said, it only comes second to The Room. I'm just saying. In perfection, top notch.
Have you ever watched the movie Kaboom?
Kaboom. Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
It's by the guy who did Doom Generation, if you've heard of that.
No, I have not seen Kaboom.
Yeah, you should check out Kaboom. Well, you should probably watch Doom Generation first because that's of the director. That's his most popular film. But I believe there's it's a three-part movie extravaganza, if you will. And Kaboom is one of the three films. I promise you, it will freak you out. You should watch it.
Yeah, I've seen bits and pieces. Now that I'm looking at the stills, I've seen
Yeah.
bits and pieces. I haven't actually seen the whole movie though.
Of Kaboom or Doom Generation?
Kaboom.
Oh, okay.
I will have to put this on my list.
I want to buy the rights to all of Neil's movies so I can lock them away for eternity.
How dare you? They're perfection. They're true art. They belong in a vault somewhere in the Netherlands, deep underground. So that way when humanity gets wiped out, and the single last person surviving, he can go down into the vault and watch these perfection movies. That's what it needs to happen.
After the shit you were giving me last night about Evil Dead and Ash, I don't know, man. I don't know if I can trust you.
Evil Dead was like...
I can't believe you watched the original. Wait, was that the first time you had seen it last night?
Yeah, that was the first time.
Oh, but you had seen the other ones though, right?
Yes, yep.
Yeah, after watching the other ones, the first one is, dated to say the least.
Yeah, a little bit dated. I was like, I can't believe that becomes the main hero, honestly.
Hey, the new Evil Dead one's getting official theatrical release. What's the last movie you saw in theaters?
That was before I had my youngest, and I believe it was John Wick 3.
Oh, okay. All right, gotcha.
So,
Do
really
you
good
consider
movie.
yourself like a avid movie goer when I say that, going out and seeing new movies in theaters? Is that something you like to do?
No, at all. Like, not at all.
Yeah,
I
same.
hate going out to movie theaters. Like, it just feels sticky. I don't like it.
I know. It's even before COVID, all the germs, man.
Yeah. But we have, where we live, we have a VIP theater, which is basically like, you sit down, you order some food, and it's just snackish food, like fried pickles, which is my favorite. But you can sit down, you can order food, they bring the food to you, and then the movie starts. So it's like, it's really VIP, and it's cool, and I like it. And the chairs are big and comfy, so I do miss that theater.
Okay. Well, the new Evil Dead is theatrical release only, which I'm a little bummed about, but you know what? Whatever.
I'll probably be able to watch that. Maybe.
Yeah, I could. I just really hate theater. I think it's the price that bugs me.
Oh my
Like,
God,
listen,
yeah.
I'm not like, I don't consider myself a particularly cheap person, but when it comes to movies, there's no reason I should be spending $20 to $30 per person to see a movie. That seems like outrageous to me. Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember growing up, it was like $10 per ticket for a movie, which I know, like, I'm not super duper old, unlike you. So,
Wow.
so going to the movie theaters was only like $10, but now it's like 20, 25 bucks, not
Right.
including food.
Yeah. Yeah, that's still fucking stupid expensive. Wait a minute. Logged out. What are you talking about? I would like to give you all a very special gift.
What?
I don't know what that means.
It's Wiener Pictures.
It is Wiener Pictures. You know it is. I'm so happy I don't get Wiener Pictures.
You should consider yourself lucky. I do.
I do.
We're on express elevator to hell. Going down.
What the fuck? No more ears. I heard. You know what? I see the activation. I didn't hear it. I'm so bummed. And I reset my shit. I didn't hear it. Thank you, though. It is a gift. Logged out. Thank you.
Yeah, I have it set on my, because I have 3 Instagrams. I have a personal that's private, I have an art one, and then I have a public one. And the amount of, like, wiener pics on my public one, not funny.
Well, that's because you're a lady. Hard truth right there.
Yeah, that's awful. But luckily I have it blocked, so that way I can't see the picture unless I click on it. So if it's blurred out, I automatically know what it is.
Whoa, logged out. Just because I didn't hear it doesn't mean I don't recognize it was. Why the fuck didn't I hear it? I should have heard it. I didn't hear it. I don't know what's going on. Ever since I switched to these Bluetooth earbuds things, which are so much more comfortable to wear than the big ass headset, I have to like reset shit every time I stream. It's a bunch of bullshit.
I'm trying to think
But-
of why that would happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to go in and reset a bunch of shit every time I connect with them. I'll put them in. They'll be like, hey, we're connected. Everything's good. But then it doesn't fucking work. Sound alerts are all the way up. Wait, logged out. Did you hear it? That's the question. Did you hear it? If you unban that kid, I'm just gonna make him feel real sad about his mom. Okay, that's what's gonna happen.
I'm just gonna make him cry again.
Yeah, you heard it, which means it's working, just not well. Dude, I don't even know. Hold on a second. Here. Hold on, logged out. I got you, bro. I got you. Sunlights. My alerts. Channel points. Play on browser source. Let's do it.
You in my house, motherfucker!
Fucking hearing this. Advanced audio properties. Alerts. Wait, hold on. Sound alerts. Monitor and output. I should be hearing it. What the fuck? Did you hear it just now when I played it a couple of times? Logged out.
Time to nut up or shut up.
Yeah, see? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, I definitely heard it. It's loud and clear. But I'm trying to figure out why you can't.
Let's try that one. Apply. We're gonna test browser.
You in my house, motherfucker!
Oh, didn't hear that one either. What the fuck?
Look at that smooch face. Look at that big handsome smooch face. Here's the clip.
Number 10.
I've noticed.
Howdy.
We're on express elevator to hell. Going down.
Apparently that's how I say hi tonight.
Wait, what guy from All Real Monsters?
I think it wasn't that guy that held his eyeballs in his hands. It was
Oh, the short fat guy.
like a short fat guy. He's got like the hair coming out of his ears or something. I think maybe I don't remember. There was like this guy supposed to be like the mayor or some shit for the monsters, and that was kind of his thing. He was always like, "Hello." It's like weird voice cracky shit. That was intentional.
All right, guys. Well, I'm actually going to be ending my stream, but I'll hang out here and chat for a second. So just bear with me while I say goodbye to everyone who hung out. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out and logged out. Much love, much love. Show your love to Triceratops. He jumped in and said hi. We even got River Styx to come in and say hi. So all the love, all around. I'll be back Friday, game night, Friday night, guys. I don't know what we're gonna do. We might be doing the new. Oh wait, no, we're doing more. We're doing more GTFO for Friday night. So
How many places is that game?
have a good night. Yeah, you guys as well. If you haven't followed me on social media, please do so. It can be on the ending screen. I will catch up with all you motherfuckers later. Have a great evening and peace out.